We're streaming on a Friday, everybody. What is happening? What is happening? Impossibilities. Unheard of. Unheard of. Possible. You can now create on Bedrock. I've been creating on Bedrock Edition for 8 years. So that's true. That's true. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't actually supposed to stream tonight, so I guess we'll just end the stream there. So thanks for stopping by. That was our Friday stream, everyone. No. Jeez. I know what day it is. I'm not streaming tomorrow, and I didn't stream yesterday, so bonus Friday stream. Here you go. I was also doing literally nothing else. I basically finished my Lego AT-AT, so just gotta build the speeders. I got like 100 pieces left. This thing was like 9,000 pieces. Finally. Finally complete! It's okay. Araldo, as he's now known as. He's okay. Let go first. Yeah, let go first. Anyway, so welcome to another stream, everyone. We are gonna be trying to upgrade the block factory. Listen, this entire series is me getting addicted to this one block factory. This is the one build. We're never gonna complete this build. It's just gonna keep going on forever. It'll never stop. I've already done some work on it between streams. This is basically turning into Factorio over here. The rest of the base, nasty. Don't need it. The rest of Create Mod doesn't exist to me until we finish this factory. But we're getting really close, guys. And then we get to start another factory. We're gonna start another factory after this one. But real quick, if you're watching on Silent 2, make sure to subscribe. Please subscribe if you watch these live streams. We get 500 views per stream. Ish. About. Most of y'all ain't subscribed. I know it. I can tell in the analytics. Also, if you're not subscribed to Silent 2, just in general, and you're just watching the streams, if you ever miss a stream, go subscribe to Silent 2, because then you'll get to watch the stream replay. That's where all the stream VODs live when they're not live. When the streams die, that's where they go. That's where they go. So, we have actually quite the checklist of things to do tonight. And a bunch of it actually relies on a tree farm, which we're not going to be doing. But I do have plans and thoughts and considerations about that. But it'll come later. But basically, we're going to be doing a little bit of work over there. We're going to be doing a little bit of work over there. And it's going to be great. Yeah, it's the stream retirement home. Yeah. That's where I'm going to be in a couple of years. I'm getting old. We did the age reveal, everyone. We're not going to spoil it in tonight's stream. I also want to upload that kind of like uncut reveal to the second channel as well. So that'll be fine. You're just gonna mute the stream while you play guitar? Okay. Live your best life. You do what you gotta do. So okay, this is good. These things are working. Is this exposed? There's another layer above this that's like more, right? Copper block. What is this? Is it block of a block of copper? No? What is it? It's a block of copper. It's exposed. It's weathered and then oxidized. Yeah. Okay. So we want this one. So that's part of what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing the copper oxidization. We're gonna be doing nether bricks, red nether bricks, all of the casings, and then all of the sheets as well. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. You're a bit younger than you expected. That's fair. That's fine. A lot of people thought I was older as well. So, you know, guess it goes both ways. Well, what can you do? Besides let everyone down and be a disappointment all around. Yay! Although a surprising amount of people on the thing actually guessed the age right. So they were like right on the money, man. Like the majority of people across all the votes actually got it right. It's kind of surprising. How do they do it? I don't know. Everything for wax, white leather, cut copper stairs. No! No, please. And you get the void upgrade to void items. You gotta put it in the like the little filter, and then you gotta set it to like slot overflow or something like that. There's a little menu for it here on the right. Once you put it in there, they put like you gotta like put the item in there as like a whitelist. I set it as a whitelist. That way, it's not just like voiding other items that overflow. It's pretty easy, but some of the backpack upgrades do take a second to figure out. I will say that. Real quick, let's go ahead and see if this is actually going to be recording real quick. Because I just reinstalled my GoXLR like thing basically. So fun fact, there's a streamer device called a GoXLR. Let's go ahead. Okay, it looks like this is actually recording. Audio. Okay, great. Yeah, so there's this thing. You've probably seen it in like my office stores. Is the big old chunky block of cube of rectangle, like the little sliders on it. It's great. It's a great audio interface. It's got like actual sliders, so I can like control the music volume. I can control the game sounds, chat sounds. There's just like these little sliders. It's fantastic. It's such a pain to get figured out at first, but once you set it up and you just like make it 12 backups of all your things, then you write down how everything is supposed to be. Perfect, because Windows will reset your audio settings every goddamn update. But basically, it's discontinued, which is stupid because it was like 400 bucks or more. It was like, it's kind of expensive, but it's discontinued. The people who make it, TC Helicon or something, whatever, they just completely ended support for it, fired all of the people who made the software for it. So now the app is like depreciated. But there's people that I just found it on GitHub. We're just going down a whole rant right now, guys. Just found it on GitHub. It's GoXLR utility for Linux, but it actually works for Windows as well, which is all I needed. So that's cool. And Mac as well. So completely new app, new drivers, and new Stream Deck integration. Oh my god. But I did kind of have to go redo all my audio because they replaced all the auto channels. So things broke again. Everything is always breaking with audio. But yeah, this thing is great. Also, I figured out the mic buzzing. You want to hear this? Is this going to do it? Normally, it'll buzz right now. But it turns out that interference from my phone was causing the mic buzzing. If you guys have heard that on a stream where like my mic is like crackly and like staticky, it's because my phone is on the desk. Stupid! Incredibly stupid! So that's great. I'll just keep my phone on the other desk. I was thinking about getting some sort of like Faraday cage to put the little cloud lifter in. It was really stupid earlier. I could like touch my phone to it. It's like, and that's probably not good. I figure that that's a bad thing. I don't think I can just wrap it in foil because like the housing is metal, which should already be acting as a Faraday cage, but I don't know. No, my phone is just like here on the desk. It's just like right here, so I can absentmindedly check it and scroll TikTok while I'm streaming. Obviously. But yeah, that's my life update. That's the Friday update. What have you guys been up to? We actually do have a couple more spawners that we could go grab. I noticed that there's two just like right around the base that we can pretty easily grab. I did put a new zombie spawner in there. Found that while tunnel boring. Also, we upgraded the tunnel bore. If you guys saw the most recent episode of Create, we did a bunch of things in the last Create episode. I wasn't really sure how to like advertise that episode or what to do for the title and thumbnail. I just kind of threw it together, but it seems to be doing okay. There was no like think project to that video though. There was just like 20 different things that we did, and it was fun. The next episode I think I know what the project is. Can you guess what the project is? Can you guess what the project? No. I've now fixed the missing drills on the drill. I don't know why that happened, but we should probably try and do that tonight if we have time. But we have quite the clipboard to go through. These are all the things. I think we're just going to keep this clipboard running like through the season and just see what happens. I don't know how many pages we can get on it, but right now we're on page 6. So there is quite a few things. I checked off a bunch of these green ones already. I think these are all new. A bunch of these I kind of already fixed, so these ones are going to be done later on. Iron and gold compaction, I did actually add that in. Somehow I found a way to like, you know, finagle the system to like get a little bit of room in here. So yeah, now we have iron blocks being made instead of ingots. That's very nice because we have 70,000 ingots in storage that I really want to compact down. And gold was also overflowed like multiple times and like backed up the chest, and that kind of broke the system. Had packages flying everywhere. So now it goes down to gold blocks, which is great. And then there's also a trash can for gold block overflow as well. So that'll never happen again. That's a good thing to figure out. Playing Candy Crush while streaming. I mean, no. Jetpack Joyride every day of the week. God. And then brass ingot collection. Yeah, so I set up a couple different things down here at the end. This is getting really messy and like out of order down here now. Just because it's, you know, it's not like properly planned out. If this factory is properly planned out, it would be a lot shorter. Like every chest would be like boom, 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 right next to each other, kind of like this, which is the plan going forward. Just keep it real nice and compact. Right here is where like I figured out how to actually play create mod. From Lapis onwards, this is where we're figuring things out. Where are my levels at? We have no levels. I always dump off all my experience into the tank over there. We don't need no experience. It feels weird to always walk around with 0 experience, but like you can just like store it in a tank. So that's cool. But yeah, now we're gonna be making the brass blocks, which is good. And then I also decided to store brass ingots. And then we're also gonna be storing not only copper blocks, but also copper ingots. And this is on priority right now, so it's not like it's not round robining the thing. I think if we swapped it to that, it should round robin a couple ingots in here. But basically, we need ingots for a bunch of different recipes. So I was like, probably good to just keep a couple on hand, and then we can just drag out these chests directly. It would have been nice to grab gold and iron, because like right now we only have iron block storage. We don't have any iron ingot storage, right? Not really a great way to steal those out of here either. I mean, we could take like a funnel out of this, and then like do like a chest right here for iron ingots, but then like, I mean, that would actually work. That would be fine. For gold, you're not really going to be able to do that for gold, I don't think. Gold is very compact. I had to really mess with this for like 20 minutes to get gold in here, but I mean, maybe we might be able to steal some gold ingots from this depot. Do some vaults instead of chests. I like chests because we can actually open them up. Vaults you can't interact with directly, which is kind of annoying. Beast, welcome back for 56 months of resubscribing. Very nice of you. Dang, man, good to see you again. Yeah, there's not really a way to get these out of here in like a good way, but it's fine. We can just add like a little auto crafter for it, because you know we're not storing the zinc ingots either, so we just have like an auto crafter to turn the zinc blocks down into you know, ingots, and that's fine. We can just do that again. Yeah, that'll be okay. Why not remake the non-compact sections? I rather not. Well, no, because if we compacted down like this front half of the factory, there'd be a big old gap in the middle of like 15 blocks, right? It'd be like that would look stupid, right? It would kind of look stupid. Kind of stupid. I don't know. But also, I don't think it's a good investment of time, because like this is all perfectly functional stuff. It's just that it's a little bit spread out, right? So I mean, it doesn't really like, yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. It's just like I kind of like the progress as well. Like this is what we were doing, like, you know, a month ago, or has it been a month? I have no, time is an illusion to me. Can't keep track of like what day it is. That's why I'm streaming on a Friday. But yeah, down here it gets much more compact, I think. The compactness is actually to our detriment as well, because no one can tell what in the world is happening, including myself. So over here, I mean, you can see exactly what's happening the entirety of the time. So that's cool. A monument to the evolution of your knowledge is a powerful artistic statement. Was that written by AI? Did you write that from your brain? That's crazy. I mean, you're not wrong. I wish I could just say things like that and just like come up with thoughts like that. Yes. Yes, it was written by AI, or you written it by your brain? I asked 2 questions. You gotta specify. That's the problem with streaming. Your brain did the thinking? Dang, bro. I wish my brain did that good of thinking. Also, I was thinking about this because I have on the list here that we need to redo the chain drives. I think it's actually not ideal to have like one chain drive way at the end and then have the other one way down at that end. I think it's actually smart to have these like every 10 or so blocks. That way we can get items from one chain to the other, and packages can go left or right down the factory a lot quicker. Because if we had one all the way down there, like a package from here would have to go all the way down there, chill all the way back, go around that end, and then get to here if it wanted to go like 5 blocks to the left. But if you have these like every 10 blocks, then they can like take shortcuts, you know? Now, obviously these are not evenly spaced, so I do want to redo them still. But I think adding one like every 10 blocks is probably the smart way to go. You wish the frogs had top hats? That would be pretty nice. I do agree with you. They have goggles, and that's something at least. But they deserve hats. They deserve hats. Does super glue work for connecting the chest UIs? It does not. No. So if you glue a bunch of chests to a contraption, the contraption will like put items into all those chests, and then you can drain from all those chests using like a funnel or a portable interface or whatever. But you can't open one chest and like take the contents out of all of them. Yeah. Some fun playing this mod? I think so. Are you guys still having fun playing this mod with me? Yeah, redoing every frog is kind of annoying. I thought it was just this front row, but no, there's actually a bunch on the back as well. They might actually remember their locations, because I have accidentally broken these before and like put them back, and they kind of remember their locations. But like these are all facing like different directions and like kind of like random. It's really less than ideal. Maybe what I do is I just like put a chain drive on every single block just to make it look nice. I don't know. Let's see. What's our to-do list today? A lot of things actually. Okay. Let's just get into it, everybody. Let's just do it. Let me do a little bit of remembering about what's happening over here. Right, we're gonna get into the entire obsidian rabbit hole because it's actually not that much, and then we might build a basalt farm as well. But obsidian gives you a number of small different things, not really too much, but you know, some decent things. How are we gonna get obsidian out of this chest? That might be a problem. I guess we can do a redstone link or something, and then get a funnel out the back of it. I wanna keep things compact. We're gonna have to punch out that wall too, and to connect it with a railway. I haven't even touched trains yet. That's gonna be another 6 months of rabbit holes right there. Hoppers, yeah, I mean we could, but hoppers are overrated, man. Okay. So we have even more work to do to upgrade and expand the factory. Down here at the end, we're going to add another like 10 or so blocks, not only for the copper oxidization that you can automatically do, and a couple extra miscellaneous blocks, but we're going to start getting into actually making the casings for everything, because these unlock a ton of recipes. And then we're also going to smash down all of the ingots, because we're automatically producing like all of the stuff required to make the steel plates, the copper, the brass, the gold, and the iron plates or sheets as well. And this is where we can start actually building up to an auto crafting factory, like crafting factory 2.0 basically, because this is just blocks. But once we have all the blocks and the materials and the minerals, we can actually turn those into items and useful items and start maybe selling those as well. That's kind of the plan going forwards. And then down here on this side of the factory, we're also going to expand this. Basically, I have an entire to-do list of so many things. So I guess we just get started with obsidian. Yay. Obsidian. Woo. What am I going to do when my factory runs into someone else's base? Just move their base, obviously. So the nice thing about this mountain is that we do actually have like another 150 blocks. So if we really needed to, we could just go through the end of this mountain, and then we can just build up more mountain. We just build like a little hill over here, and then it just goes into another mountain. Yeah, so if we just go through this wall right here, yeah, you can see we just go into this mountain over here. And then no one lives in this mountain, so we just cover it up. We just build a little hill right here. Just boop, 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 boop. No one will see anything. It'll be great. We just keep going forever, man. Just keep it going. We can chunk load the entire way. Eventually, we'll get into like Beardstone's Mountain, but I mean, psh, that's fine. That is actually Beardstone's Mountain. We would technically go into Beardstone's Mountain. It would be okay, because then we just keep going all the way through Beardstone's Mountain. Look at all these different train lines that people got going, man. Oh my god. What is happening? Oh my goodness. Oh, my days! There's trains happening. What is that? Oh, my. Oh, jeez. This is why I don't want to get into trains. This is why I don't want to get into trains yet. That seems excessive. Is all this is still owned by me. I need to... How do you unclaim this? I fly like right click, it just like these are all the options I get. Claims. Oh, maybe I have to go load it. I'm gonna have to go load it actually. Yeah, he does have the airship one right here. For his flying around for this thing, which is pretty cool. I need to do a world tour just so I can see what's happening everywhere. Because I just live in a cave, as you're probably aware. I just live in a cave. It's a pretty nice cave. It's a little bit damp. That's kind of good though. You know, you want some humidity. You don't want to like be completely dried out. Nodecraft special. Build underground so you don't have to build a back or a roof. Yeah, no backs, no roofs, no interiors, nothing. Right, so we're gonna start on this end over here. And I think we're gonna start by punching out this wall real quick. Now, this end does have quite a bit of limitations for how far we can go. I originally was going to build like some sort of entrance or something right here, like some sort of archway. Maybe get like a train station right here, because there is very conveniently some train tracks that we could just like we could divert this and like go down into here or something. So there is potential for trains. I have actually been thinking about how we could potentially have trains. I just like don't have the brain knowledge right now to do it, and also I have like 4 other projects I want to do before we start touching trains, and I don't know what the purpose of trains is besides transport, and I live in a cave, so yeah, that's where I'm at, everybody. Oh no, surface! Ugh! I gasp, I didn't put on my sunscreen. What am I gonna do? Okay, good, it's nighttime. Hold up, no one needs to know. Block that up. What is this, like, green stuff that's all over the ground? Why is it, like, pointy and itchy? What's happening? 2 a.m. for you? Jeez! That's about how late I stay up anyway, so... This is pretty normal. How's it going? Can I transport my wares via train? Probably. Yeah, that would probably be the solution to, like, getting my stuff into... Eesh, yikes, yeah, I don't really like how this is, like... open now. It's probably the solution to getting my stuff into the shopping district and like actually building a real shop. But I have so many things. I feel like it's better to build a shop here. Maybe what I can do is I can build like a better shop somewhere slightly above the base. So we're not really using any area above this. So I could totally just like flatten this out, make a really big shop up here somewhere for the like hundreds of things that we're selling. Because I have no plans going upwards. All my plans are going downwards. We're going to keep on digging until we find like the Balrog. Basically. Because I have plans for right here. I have plans for right about this level. Got plans for this nice little lake that's going to exist right here. And then, obviously, like, the entire decoration for the interior and all the pathways and all that stuff. I have all that, like, figured out. It's just a matter of, like, actually doing it. And the doing it part is where I struggle. Drink some Mountain Dew so I can do the do. Something like that. I don't know. I do live in a mountain, but I'm not doing very much. Okay, so we have, I think, 5 things that we're going to add right here. Someone makes an order and a cargo train arrives with their order. I mean, I would love if they would buy 100,000 quartz. That would be great. I have 200,000 of it. Please, someone take 100,000. Any bidders? 1 diamond? Sold! Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the... It's actually on this page. So we're going to have obsidian. That's done. We're going to haunt that into crying obsidian. Easy. Crying obsidian is going to get crafted into respawn anchors because we can. We're going to crush down the obsidian into powdered obsidian. We're going to recycle obsidian from that as well because crushing it doesn't always, like, consume the obsidian. And then powdered obsidian is going to get turned into sturdy sheets. But that's going to happen at the other end of the factory. And then sturdy sheets are going to get turned into train casings, which is also going to happen at the other end of the factory. I wish we could, like, cross these out in, like, red or something. Can I do that? Because right now it's just, like, green. And then powdered obsidian is also going to get turned into chromatic compound, which I was told there is a use for, but I don't know. So this is going to be 1 spot for crying, 2 for respawn anchors, 3 for powdered. And then 4 for chromatic. And then that takes us to 7 if we want to do the basalts down here. Which I think we should do basalt over here. It makes sense to keep that next to obsidian. Why does it make sense? I don't know. Listen, it just does. Don't ask me why. Chromatic compound and shadow steel were removed. I was told by Chosen, because we can still make it. There's just no uses for it. Apparently you like throw it on top of a beacon or something. I don't know. But yeah, shadow steel was also removed because I was going to do that, but I was looking into it. It's like, there's no way to actually make it, but there's uses for it. So our uses didn't get removed. Like there's shadow casings and stuff, but we can't make the thing. Whereas with the chromatic compound, there's no uses, but you can make it. So not like the most ideal thing. So maybe we don't need chromatic compound. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Chosen again. It's got to be superheated. Oh, dang. Put it near light or toss it in the void, I think. Yeah, but what's it supposed to do? What's it supposed to do? Make a giant ivory tower in creative, and then one day just use the cannon to make it in the world. Yeah, no explanation. Just like, listen, this used 200,000 quartz blocks. Don't at me. Just to make cool looking blocks? Okay. Well, I guess who needs that garbage? Where's my thing at? So chromatic compound isn't gonna exist then, so we're not gonna do that. Okay, so we're just gonna do the crushing obsidian into powdered obsidian, and then haunt it. So I think we do the powdered obsidian first, and then we haunt it, and then we can keep the respawn anchor next to the crying obsidian. Do I actually have any crying obsidian? I kind of doubt. Oh, I do. Some of these. Let's get some. Let's take all of this actually, and then we'll do some glowstone. You just have to be very careful not to click on these while they're charged, right? And then they won't explode. Because, like, the normal respawn anchors don't explode unless you charge them and then click on them. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Almost certain. Because it has to be charged for you to set your spawn point in the nether. And only spawn point things explode. Maybe we'll put it in an item frame, just to be sure. And then, yeah, okay, so these are the things that we'll be making. Powdered, the crying, and respawn. And then I actually need some soul campfires as well. Just the one. Oh, thank you. Let's put all this away. We got 22 diamond ore, by the way. Should we mine that right now? Just for fun. I have Newt Factory. I like that. Okay, yeah, you can click on this and it's like fine. Takes a minute to mine though, don't it? But if I charged this with the glowstone, then it would be... And it would like... Boom. It would go boom. Oh, boom, boom. So... Let's see. Let's do the powdered obsidian. That's going to be the fun one. That's actually going to be more complicated. Because you have to use crushing wheels for them. Ooh, do I have crushing wheels over here? I do actually have some crushing wheels right here. We could just do this. I don't really want to have to move this back, though. Oof. Oh, it's just from right here. That's unfortunate. See, that's the problem with this being too compact. So if we move their crushing wheels back by a block, which we could actually do pretty easily, like that's actually fine. Because this is already in the right place for that. We could just move this over by a block. Okay, so we move these back by a block. That'll give us a little bit of room to get like a funnel going down to drop obsidian in there or something. Or get like a barrel somewhere to like do a thing with the funnel. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that's how we'll do that then. Okay. Okay. No big deal. I am curious though, how much of the zinc have we made? Someone actually bought some. Pretty okay amount. Is the YouTube chat working? I'm pretty sure I did reclaim her for the sugarcane bamboo farm. The one with the piston walls? Yeah. Didn't I? I think I did. You know what? I can't actually remember. There is a video about it on the channel, though. As for like a block for block tutorial, though, couldn't necessarily tell you if that exists. This is encased that thing. This goes over to here to power that. Okay. Oh, that's a configurable gearbox. My bad. Those things are kind of annoying to click on, not gonna lie. That's mine. Welcome in. We're farming more blocks. Who could have guessed it? This is no longer working. Oh, right. These things have to be moved down now. No, everything's gonna be problematic from here on out. I'm pretty sure we can just put a gearbox on the underside of this, though, right? And then we could just find another way to power this entire ordeal. Because, like, items will just go underneath those blocks if they're on a drain, which is kind of sweet. Not gonna lie. Oh, someone banned the wrench? Oh, there's a ban of wrench! Oh, no! Shoot! Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, I don't see the redemptions in the chat anymore. Need to find a way to fix that. That'd be nice. We'll do a 3-minute ban on that, just for the fun. Because I forgot. Farm obsidian now, that's crazy. I mean, you've always been able to, yeah. Because lava's renewable. Even in vanilla Minecraft, you can farm obsidian. The end pillars in the end is the best way to farm it, though. Because you can just tear down the entire pillar. All of them. Every single obsidian block. Respawn the dragon. Kill the dragon. Or, you know, whatever. Because respawning the dragon regenerates those obsidian towers. I don't even know if you need to let it finish respawning. I think they might regenerate one at a time when it like does one crystal. I think it redoes that tower, and then it does another crystal and redoes that tower. So I think you can just let it redo like 7 towers and then kill it, or like kill the crystals and stop the respawn. Anyway, so this is gonna give us just enough room to do something or another. This is an absolute mess back here, though. Phoenix, welcome back for 15 months of resubscribing. Very long time indeed. How you doing? Can we put a gearbox right here? Will this work? I just tried to wrench it. I'm bad at this. Is that gonna work? No, it's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. What is this? This is a shaft. We can put another gearbox right here. When in doubt, more gearboxes, everybody. That is a genuine solution. A good solution? Eh, but an solution. Yeah, see, now it's working, right? No, it's going the wrong way. Are these going the right way? Are these going the right way? I can't actually tell which way these are going. When they're spinning so fast, it's like, meh, who knows? Oh, wait, that's going the wrong way now. Was it right before? Can't tell if it was right before or not. That's the right. Okay, it was right before. Okay, so I had it right. I didn't even have to change anything. Okay, I'm stupid. Stupid. So I need to be able to get like a barrel right here, which I think we can do. Because we're going to use an arm for this. We're going to have to. Yeah, here we go. Barrel right here. And then I think we can put a funnel on this. Oh, I do have a funnel. Here we go. Yeah, we can do a funnel on this. I can't change that because I don't have the... Oh, there it goes. And then give me some of this. And then is this going to work? Yeah, that works. Okay, great. And then we can put another funnel... right here. Oh, this makes noise? I had no idea that made noise. Apparently my timer makes noise, everybody. Our 3-minute timer is over. I can now use the wrench again. I would have just stopped using the wrench for like the entire stream and not even noticed. To be completely for real with you. This is not on Bedrock Edition. You can only do this on Java, unfortunately. There is no Bedrock Create mod. I mean, there is, but it's not like the full version, you know? It doesn't have all the things. It does exist, but it's like a shadow of its former self. Let's do this. I want to have this drop out stacks of obsidian at a time. And this is going to be filtered for obsidian. Really hard to do that. Okay, so now we need to redo the end of this. Because right now the powdered obsidian is just going to be going into here. So technically all this needs to be redone anyway. I think we're going to have to redo, we're going to have to do a tunnel. A tunnel is what's going to happen here. Because tunnels can go straight into depots. So we'll get a couple of depots. And then we will just have 3 outputs for it. And that'll be fine. So this is gonna have to get a little bit longer, actually. Oh, excuse me, I need those nuggies. Yeah, this was nice, but now it's gonna be atrocious. So yeah, we'll put a shaft in there. That's fine. So this is where this has gotta be. And now, boom, and the boom. And can this actually go directly into one of these? Does that work? Hopefully that works. Then we can do like nuggets right there. And then I want to do powdered obsidian on like this side of it. Yeah, and then I want to do obsidian on this side. May as well. These crushing wheels get very little use anyway, so that's fine. This will be totally chill. Let's go ahead and grab some more of this. Throw that in there. And then see if that actually puts into the basin. Hey, it does put into the basin. Sweet! That is amazing. I love that. There's so many good things about this mod that are just like good things about this mod. So now we can just kind of move this around a little bit. This is kind of slightly in the way still, but that's actually fine because we're just going to go right underneath this thing. Have this basin be right here. This one goes... No, this one goes to here. Thank you. This one goes out to there. Okay. Not any problem. And then, yeah, this is all going to be perfect. Okay. Legitimately actually fine. This doesn't need to be a gearbox right here. It needs to be a gearbox. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on now. You gotta name an item? Very nice. We'll do that in just a moment. Don't let me forget about it now. I have a habit of being forgetful. It's because I'm so old and wise. Well, old at least. Oldest I've ever been. Youngest I'll ever be. Right, we'll take this right here. Hold up, please. Please hold. That. And then, you know what's clever? Backpack crafting table. Boom. 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 There we go. Brilliant. And it still goes through to there. You nailed it 2 years ago? If you thought I was as old as I am now 2 years ago, then you were over by 2 years. Unless you've been adjusting your age. Now that age is according to the channel birthday, so there's a 50-50 shot that I'm not 27 right now. If my birthday's in like the second half of the year. So who knows? I could be younger. Wouldn't that be nice? 58 is correct. No, 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 no. Let's see. Favorite musical? I don't have one. High School Musical. How about that? It's not the answer you wanted. It's not the answer anybody wanted. Let's actually start getting this thing producing some obsidian again. Some tough in there. That's not supposed to be. That's not supposed to be in there. What's happening? Right, so this is going to give us a fair amount of obsidian, actually. Because if we look at the powdered obsidian recipe... no, that's uses. Powdered obsidian recipe. 1 obsidian goes in, you get 1 powdered obsidian, and a 75% chance of just a regular piece of obsidian back. So, pretty good shot that, like, you don't even use obsidian. So you can just kind of, like, recycle it back through. So we're going to have an arm pick up from here and have this be first target. That way it just recycles obsidian perpetually. Is this thing still crushing down obsidian? All direction might be wrong. Oh, it is. I'm stupid. Stupid, stupid. Say Radiohead. Okay, I said it. Hey, there we go. 48 obsidian. Yeah, there we go. And 64 powdered obsidian. Yeah, so pretty good. Pretty good return. Oh man, we're gonna get so much of this stuff actually. Is Radiohead a musical? Great band choice. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, so right now I can just stand here and I can just do this. This works out pretty well. What mod are we using? We are using the Create mod, mostly, plus some additions. There's a couple additions on here. And then the entire mod pack is on CurseForge. You can find it. It's just Create SMP 2, the second one, the sequel, and yeah, you'll find that on CurseForge for Mr. Beardstone. Mr. Beardstone? Yes, that one. The Mr. Beardstone. Get some food. Where's my food at? Where's my food at? I don't have a candle to Metallica. I was gonna say Metallica as well, actually. Listened to Puppet Master the other day. It was great. Who doesn't love it? You can't. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong. Oh, come on. You're being stupid now. I guess we can put this on the top of it. That's fine. Okay, so I do need to move this, and maybe the solution is to have it be on this. Because we can just read from the chute, right? We can read from the chute? Yeah, okay. So when this chute has more than... Oh, whoops, items. When this chute has more than 2 items in it, power. Or unpower? Yeah, hold up. Oh, wrong way around. There we go. Basically, because this only holds 16 items, so that should work. Now, the issue is that this is still going to power a funnel underneath it. And this is also being powered somewhere right now. See how it's, like, red? Why is it red? Why are you red? What did you read? Should it be red? I don't think it should be. It's not. Is it outputting a signal right now? Oh, it is outputting a signal. That's right. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That's why. So... Hmm. That's pretty cool. But yeah, generally, I know absolutely nothing about any form of music at all. So don't ask me thoughts or opinions, because I will upset everyone with my lack of knowledge. You're welcome. I can professionally rage bait about with just genuine ignorance. So, how do we want to do this? I mean, I guess we'll have to, we'll have to do a redstone link. That's how we'll have to do it. Yeah, I'll have to do a redstone link on it. That's kind of annoying. I guess we'll do one of these electron tubes and some obsidian. That goes there. That goes there. No big deal. No big deal. Set that to that. Okay. Well, when you get more than 53 stacks, then you'll turn off. Okay, that's great. This actually needs to be on the other side, I believe. My bad. Apologies all around. Genuinely my fault. Because now we need to have ourselves the one of these right here, so we can actually have a depot, and then we can use this depot to get ourselves the crying obsidian now. Now, today's a bonus stream, because I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. And I didn't stream yesterday, so that's what we're doing right now. Bonus stream. We're just working on a couple bits and bobs with the factory, chatting, having a good time over here. I do need to name the glue. Oh wait, did you name glue? Is that what you named? In my glue, my glue's already got a name. It's named the Craggle. Lubricant. That's a good name though. I do like that. We'll get another glue. How about that? We'll get another glue. I don't have an iron plate, an iron sheet. No. No. Put that into the system. That should be back at the chest already. There we go. Bad horse. No. that's a bad name. You're a bad person. Chantic glue is crazy. Yeah, I mean, you gotta. If you put mending on it, you can just like repair it forever. You never need to like do it. I don't have any levels. I have 60 levels. Let's see, lubricant. That's a good name. Right, let's go dump off our experience. I have been farming some extra experience because now we can actually put these into bucket form. Have I showed that to you guys? Can I do that now? I don't know how you get this into bucket form. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this is great. This is my first time actually seeing this. Yo, look at that. Amazing. Yo. I bullied Chosen into adding this for me. Because the lime green water that we were going to do was so bad. I love this. That's so cool right there. Yeah, no, we're definitely going to have some cool experience pools. I think that's what we're going to do down at the bottom. Because this flows too, doesn't it? Yo, perfect. It's like, it's basically green lava, to be real. I need another item frame. Oh, what are we doing? What's happening here? I guess... Put it right here. Lubricant. There we go. I like it. Use experience for superheating? I think that'd be pretty expensive. And I don't think it works. Well, I don't know if it works. Oh, Blue... Is Blue Days here in the chat tonight? Not sure if I've seen him. They're like, what items are... They redeemed a name an item. They were like, what items are available? That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. Got to pick an item. Or just ask in the chat, I guess. Oh, you are here. Okay, great. Well, not many. The answer is not many. We have well, that might be too expensive. Oh, shoot. We have the flint and steel. You can name it flint and steel. Also, we have both the diamond hose still. And 22 diamond, deep slate diamond ore. I've not actually played Silk Song, but I know people like it. And also are suffering greatly due to it. So we're actually just going to have our little cooker be right here. So just like boop boop. That's the arm's entire job will be to. Oh, it's not gonna do that though, is it? Right. That's annoying. Right. Okay. Fine. Fine. We'll have to. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Jeez. That's why I grabbed this actually. Sally wanted a stack of obsidian in this thing. That's why we're using a pot right there. Obsidian go in. And obsidian come out. And I think if we set that to a stack, it'll be fine. What other games do I like? City Builders? You would think so, but never actually played one. I think I played Sim City, like the original, like way back in like 2004. Like literally, I was but a wee child. That's about it. I play a little bit of Civ, but like not that much. Just kind of like just enough to get nukes and nuke everyone and take over the world, you know. Satisfactory. Never played it. Never played City Skylines. It was a chat redemption is why the pickaxe is named that. I didn't play Fable. I've never played the Fable games either. I know I'm missing out. Name the Flint and Steel. Name the Flint and Steel what? What's it being named? While we're getting distracted. So mostly outside of Minecraft, I've played a lot of Fallout. All of the Fallouts, all of them, except like the originals. Actually, I did play the very first Fallout, like the top-down one. I didn't finish it. I think I got like 75% or something. It's a pretty short game, though. Is there base building in Fallout? There's base building in Fallout 4 and 76. Blue, you're just naming everything after yourself. I don't have any levels. Wait, hold up. You think I would know how to spell your name by now? Oh my god, I can't type. Can't type at all. There we go. It's actually blue. Look at that. Brilliant. Green text on a black background. I mean, that's what Fallout is. Yeah. That do be what Fallout is. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an arm going. Find me where to take a cog from? Oh, I could just take it from here. That's great. This and this goes to here. It goes to here. Goes to... Ooh, goes to here. I'm not sure if I did that right, actually. So, I want this to pick up from... no, I want... First pickup to be from here and here. Obsidian needs to go back into here first. That we prioritize recycling it. And then powder is just going to go straight into... This is not where this goes, actually. Never mind. I am the dumb. This is the powdered one. This isn't the crying one. Yeah, so the original Fallout was very much just a top-down one. There was no voice acting. I don't think... Maybe there was a little bit of voice acting. But it's a lot of reading. A lot of texts. Text on screens and things. Very, very classic. It's from the early 90s, I want to say. Yeah, I think early 90s. And then there was the second Fallout, which is like a sequel to that one, of course. And then Fallout 3 is completely different, same universe. That's the Bethesda one. That's when they bought it. And then from there, Fallout 4 is goated. Fallout 5, I'll see when I'm like 100. Oh my god. When are they going to release more games? I do need to put the limit on this. Thank you. And then... yeah, we're going to be waiting longer for Fallout 5 than we are GTA 6. For real. Okay, let's think about redoing this real quick. So, this to here, that's first target. This just goes into here, no big deal. We're going to take obsidian from this and put it into there. And then this obsidian also goes into there. But it should prefer first target, and by first target, it should be trying to put from here into there. I hope. Prefer first target. I think it's still just going to get filled up. Put goggles on them. Is renaming the drills allowed? The contraption cart itself, technically, yeah, one of them is already renamed. I might put like an L or an R in front of your name though, so I can actually keep track of which one's which. Working obsidian is dangerous. It's very sharp. Very sharp. It's pretty cool though. I do have some obsidian that I like found on the ground. This is mostly just gonna be emptying this chest and putting it over there. Maybe we should swap that to like a dropper maybe. Would that be smarter? Yeah, that way there's only like 9 stacks in there. Because it's just gonna fill it up, right? There's gotta be another way to like prioritize this around though. Because right now it's just gonna empty the main chest. Which is less than ideal. The rest of this I'll just keep in my inventory. Forever, how about that? I did forget to redeposit the experience. It's fine. I don't really die. If something manages to kill me, then it kind of deserves the 54 levels. Get in the thing. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Yeah, so it's not really going to pick up from here and put into there because the thing's going to be full, right? And then that's going to cause a backlog. Well, I guess it did prefer first target on that. Is it clearing it out? Maybe it's clearing it out. No, actually, this is working. Because a stack of obsidian comes through this. And then, you know, that frees up another stack to get dropped out. So then it grabs from this and puts it back in there. Okay, so it is actually working. It's just going to keep this constantly full of 9 stacks of obsidian. So we'll need a way to turn this off. Yeah, we need a way to turn this off at some point. So we'll need a redstone link. Ooh. We'll need a redstone link on this one. Or... no. That's not gonna work. Oh, we can put it on the bottom. Okay, we can put it... no, we can't put it on the bottom. How are we gonna power that? There's blocks on every single side of it. Is there a block on the front of it? Can I do a redstone link literally right here? I can do it right there. Is that going to power the bottom of this, though? I have no idea. Let's find out. Let's find out together. It does power that one. What is this one doing? That's zinc. That's kind of important to not power that. Problematic. Fascinating. How do we solve that, everyone? I guess we could do a barrel under there and then power the barrel. That's about all we could do. Could further eliminate with a pot. Yeah. So what we do is we put a barrel right here, and then we just fill up every slot of the barrel except one. And then this will only put in and drop out obsidian. That's the solution to this. That is the solution. There we go. Yeah, we'll leave, oh, one should be fine. Yeah, okay. Great. Okay. Great, and now I can put a redstone link on the bottom of this. Oh, it's gonna power this one too, though, isn't it? No! Why is there so many things? I didn't think about that one. Shoot. Ha, dang it. Doesn't need to be compact. No, but it already is, and rebuilding all this is gonna take a while. No, because it's gonna power the block, which is then gonna power this one, and that one, and that one. This is really in there. I guess we could just power this. That should work. Now that there's only one stack of obsidian in there, that should work fine. Yeah, so we'll put a link, like, right here. That's fine. And then I need a threshold switch on a couple of different things. Could be like an AND gate, really. I'm trying to power that funnel, but there's, like, actually no way to power it. Every single block side is taken up. It's literally surrounded on all sides except this one, but that would also power a couple more funnels, including this one. Too compact. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Right. Let's not even worry about it, guys. Listen, it's not even a problem worth thinking about right now, because it's a problem worth thinking about in, like, 5 minutes once I build up this little thingy right here. Alright, let's get one of these. I need to start keeping water wheels in this backpack. There is too many things where I need a water wheel. And then I need a fan as well. I did realize that if you do this, so you crouch and then you flip the fan upwards, it doesn't actually power the fan. That is a bug. That's a real problem. That broke a couple things a couple of times, actually. We had that issue on, I believe, the cactus cooker, where we're making the green dye. We will have a schematic of the factory line at some point, but it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute because it's a living system, right? Yeah, it's a living system, so... Once I consider it a bit more complete, I think we'll do a schematic of it. Frog on second. Here we go. And now we put a frog on this one. Plus obsidian. Set that to receive. And that'll power that. Okay, so why is this powered right now? All right, no, that's actually good. It's because this is not inverted. Okay, so once we get our, 53 stacks of powdered obsidian, which we already have, that's cool. That's just, like, working. That's actually going to stop us from doing more obsidian crushing. And then it should leave a little bit right here. Like, that should just stay there forever. And that's going to free this thing up to do more zinc. So this should actually work. Bit of a silly system, but I think it works. And now there is the respawn anchor crafting. Do we want to use mechanical crafters for that? Probably. Probably a good time to learn a stock link, a frog, a packager? No, what do you call it? The factory gauge. Probably a good time to learn that. Out of context. They're all out of the context. There is no context. Do the frogs work with backpacks? Yeah, you can actually put a packager onto a backpack and it'll like send and request and receive and stuff. So that worked even before we had the contraption integration because they're not actually contraptions. Pretty cool stuff. Good stuff indeed. All right, let's put that over there. Why is there a deep slate on this side? That should be on the other side. Well, the bore was on this side. Oh, you know what it is? I put it right here to bore in this direction. That's why. And then we went this way with it. Have a good night, sheep. You have fun counting some sheeps or something. I don't know. Does sheep count sheep? Yeah, does he look in the mirror to fall asleep? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have netherite backpacks. They got disabled. They were turned off. Dang it. I do not want this dropper. Be gone. Okay, so how do I get power over here now? Oh, look at this. Very convenient. Just like, oh my god, this is actually already in the right direction, too. Le gasp. Le gasp. Boom. Boom. Plus a teeny tiny little cog. Just the one. Thank you. Boom. Brilliant. So, you guys were telling me there's a way to just use, like, literally an, like, thing on this to have it, like, just a factory gauge. Probably 2 factory gauges, right? 1. Alright, I haven't linked these. Boom and boom. Because you can actually put, like, 4 on this side and then 4 on every single side of those things, which is crazy. We haven't, like, had to use that yet, but it's possible. It is possible. I should get another chain drive as well while we're here. Yeah, but how does it know to put the one, like... We need to link all these on the backside, obviously. But I think the packager needs to go right here to, like, put the glowstone into there, right? Because you link these together to be one big inventory. How does it know to put, like, the thing in the middle? The glowstone, or sorry, the 6 crying, and then the 3 glowstone, and then the 6, and the 3 crying. It just does it? There's a recipe board of gauges? I don't... It's a whole thing? Okay. Yeah, I haven't gotten into that yet. Yeah, that could explain it. Because, yeah, Chosen has this whole recipe factory thing going. And I have not figured out all that stuff yet, but we will figure that out. Let's see. Can I get a chain drive? Just the one and a bunch of those. New stream, Hootis. Hi. Welcome in. Same stream, new viewer. How's it going? We're playing Create. We're doing creative things. Trying to farm some obsidian right now. Trying to make some what do you call them? Respawn anchors. Why? I don't know. I feel like we don't need a double chest of them. Yeah, the YouTube chat takes like 10 seconds to show up for some reason. Don't know why. It just does. Always been a bit longer. We have 1,000 obsidian in the backpack. I feel like that's too much. I feel like we only need like 50. Or like a stack of it or something. Just to make like some nether portals every now and again. So the way that I would do this is I would link this together. So it would go like boom, 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 boom. So this would be one big inventory right here just for the crying obsidian. We'd block off the crafter here and here. And then we'd have like another input right here for glowstone. That's how I would do it. With what I know so far. But I know there's like advanced ways to do crafting recipes. And I have not messed with that. But we're going to have to figure that out at some point. Because obviously I want to auto-craft everything. And by everything, I mean like 200 different things. So then I think we just take this. And then we gotta relink it, of course. Oh, thank you. Alright, that can't go there. We'll put it on this side. Put that right there. Put a frog on it. And then we'll get a frog on this one. Not connect downwards. You're not connecting downwards. You are connecting at your same level, Mr. G's. Right, and then it would be smart to have like an inventory on this, like maybe a hopper, so it can like actually store a couple stacks or something. That would probably be the smarty pants way to go. So 2 hoppers, and then I guess we'll just keep a little bit of it. Yeah, we'll just redo this whole thing real quick. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm slightly dumb. This one we don't have to really redo. We do a packager into that. Also need my stock links. Do I not have stock links? Where'd my stock links go? No! Wait, hold up. Where are they at? Stock links. Hold up. No stock links? Oh, jeez. None of them? Where'd they go? I thought I made a bunch. I thought I bought a bunch. Stock tickers? That's not what I need. Nope. Nope. They just don't exist? Am I gonna have to actually craft something right now? It seems like it. Oh shoot, we're out of the redstone things as well. The redstone transmitters. No! What is happening here? Refill crafting grid? No, I don't really want that, thank you. Take a bunch of those, there we go. Take a bunch of these, there we go. Okay, now we're talking. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Disaster averted, everybody. For now. Yeah, I don't think we should store all of these guys. Can we find the store after I stole the sign? I didn't steal the sign. That was Beardstone. I was just along for the ride, committing crimes. I did go there earlier today, and he's actually sold out of quite a few things. I don't think it's had time to regenerate yet. He set his factory to be like a really low speed. Because apparently it was too much lag or something. Something was being problematic about it. So we want this to keep, I don't know, 2 stacks in here, and then this one's got to have crying hobby on it. Thank you. We'll give that frog some goggles. Don't you worry about a thing. We'll give that frog some goggles. Yeah, that frog deserves all the best goggles. Boom. Look at that. It got goggles. Yeah, Mr. Blabstone stole it. Yeah, that's for sure. Some people have the power of yap. Of yapping forever. Not me. I see people make like long videos on like little pieces of Minecraft news. I'm like, how? How do you do it? How do you have enough opinions on this matter? Where do you get these opinions? I could barely make a 60-second short out of that. How did you figure this out? How did you make a 10-minute video on that? Tell me your ways. I'd make a lot more videos if I had more things to say about it. There we go. 3 stacks of glowstone. Now, this is going to be incredibly expensive. Okay, we are officially auto-crafting the production of respawn anchors. Why? Literally zero reason at all. These are going to be so expensive. It has taken actually days upon days upon days to produce an entire full double chest of glowstone. And this takes so much quartz away from our copper production. Like, we literally just filled this up. The end gate just turned on. It just stopped producing all the lapis. That system was working great. And now it finally started producing a bunch of copper. No more! We're going to use 3 double chests of glowstone to actually fill up this thing right here. And I think that's stupid. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this off real quick. And then wait for that to do a thing. Okay, take this out of here. Okay, listen. Look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take that down to one chest, everybody. 1 chest. Look at this, okay? Look at that. We just saved ourselves a double chest and a half of glowstone and like 5 days of crafting. Cool. Have fun. Look at that, we already made 15 of these things. So otherwise, we're also now producing the crying obsidian. Not in large enough quantities either, but that's simply just a little haunting station at the backside here. No big deal. We just got an arm taking some obsidian from the obsidian farm. No big deal at all. We are also crushing down this obsidian now too. This is a little bit more tedious, but basically you take some obsidian, you crush it, you get 75% of that obsidian back onto a little plate. So the arm is prioritizing this first to put it into right here, into this little barrel. We only have room for 1 stack in here, but basically that's just going to keep recycling the same obsidian 75% of the time. We take our little bit of powdered obsidian over here, and then whenever we have this thing full of powdered obsidian, it should just shut off the rest of the system. And basically, we don't even need this. Yeah, we don't even technically need this, because if it's full of powdered obsidian, it'll just not do anything. But I think it would still keep grinding down obsidian. But then this is also like the zinc crusher, so we kind of need this to be freed up anyway. Yeah, it would stop putting the powdered obsidian in there, but I think it would still keep trying to crush down obsidian. And then, yeah, see, this has 64 powdered obsidian in it right now, which is the problem. So we actually need to stop this a little bit lower. This needs to be stopped at like 50. There we go, and that'll do that. Lion, welcome back for 42 months! Very nice. The funny number. The Gen X67 number, yeah. Okay. Turns out we do actually need this little overflow right here, and we have to set this to like 51 stacks. That way we don't get the powdered obsidian stuck in the tunnel, because that will back up the rest of the city system, and then we won't get any zinc. And that's not good. And then this thing is also churning off this funnel, which stops more obsidian going through the system and, you know, repeating the process. It's also only dropping out full stacks of obsidian, so it should all just be fine now. We're just kind of trying to reuse these existing crushing wheels. It would be a lot simpler if I just added on 2 new crushing wheels. But we're not. We're doing things somewhat efficiently over here. Yeah. Piglin bartering farm would be best. Yeah, but I don't have piglins, and I'm not much for bartering. What can I say? Yeah, this isn't gonna have enough crying obsidian in it. It's gonna take a long time to make enough crying obsidian. Because what is that? That's three double chests it has to make in total, including this one. A double chest there, and then... Oh no, each one of these is 6. Oh yeah, okay, so that's 3 double chests just for this. And then this little drill is gonna take a while. If we can enchant this with efficiency 5, man, that'd be great. But otherwise, it's pretty slow. It's like 1 obsidian every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 seconds. Why am I not just washing the magma cubes? I could be. Because I know you can just freeze or wash or whatever the magma blocks. But that does require us to actually go use the mob farm. And I'd rather just not rely on the mob farm. Arm of emitting pickaxe? A deployer of a pickaxe? Would that work? I think then we'd have to fix the pickaxe, right? That'd be a whole nother system. This is honestly fine. Like, the whole point of this is that it's like AFK production, right? Yeah, so I mean, it'll be okay. I'm not particularly worried about it. What else was on the list? Where's the list at? Recycle obsidian, powder obsidian to sturdy sheets to train casing, haunt the crying obsidian, basalt, smooth basalt, and polished basalt. Oh, look at this. We have exactly 3 lines right here. So, I don't think I have packed ice or ice. I don't. What is this called? A icer. Ooh, fancy. So, this is a mountain. We should just have, like, snow or... Yeah, we have packed ice. Okay, great. I have to leave the cave for a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like leaving the cave. It's scary and bright out here. Where's the ceiling? There's no ceiling outside. Why is there no ceiling? Maybe there is a ceiling. It's just really high up. I'm afraid of high ceilings. So I'm just gonna steal like literally 9 of this. This is so convenient that like this stuff just generates here now. I say now, it's been here since like literally the cave update. Caves and Cliffs. This is like the whole point of the Caves and Cliffs update. So the question is, do we want to do multiple basalt generators? I think we should grab some extra ice just for fun. And then if we want to do a couple different basalt generators, we totally can. Watch out for sunburn, I know. Too bright. Back to the tunnels we go! Back to my cave. Yes, yes, the dark. The darkness. The moisture. The depths. Yes, my cave. My cave. Anyway, so now we're done with that. Is it soul sand or soul soil? You know which one it is. Which one is it, though? Pop quiz time. There's only one of these that works. Which one is it? It's soil. Everyone knows that. Soul sand is the bubbly one. Where's soul gravel? Why is there no soul gravel? We got soul soil, soul sand, no soil gravel. Wait, no soul gravel. Although I guess they're keeping the alliteration: soul sand, soul soil, soul spikes, soul silver, soul sludge. Ooh, I like soul sludge actually. No, that's fun. Oh, that would be so annoying. It's like mud, right? Yeah, soul sludge. No, that's a great thing, actually. She sells soul soil by the soul shore. Silent Whisperer sells soul soil by the soylent soul shore. Yeah, soy sauce. Soul stone. Soul stone would be good too, actually. Yeah, next nether update. Worcestershire shot. I don't even know how to say it in the first place. I never eat that stuff. It's got like GMOs in it, my guys. Shouldn't this be making stuff? Oh, it doesn't have enough crying obsidian, that's right. It should be doing stacks at a time, though, right? There's a stack of obsidian right there. It should... Oh, is prefer first target not going to work because it's like... Oh, wait, this has a stack of dust on it. There we go. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You guys said it was stuck on dust, but I didn't like understand that it was like actually had a stack of it in there. That was like actually holding it. So if that's power, the arm shouldn't put anything in there, right? I mean, it shouldn't. Okay. Well, we can take some of this powdered obsidian and throw it in here, I guess. Top it. Hello there. GMO soy. I mean, I assume most of it probably is. Right? I mean, most of the crops we grow in this country, they go to feed cows. Like, almost all the corn and soy, it just goes to cows, not to people. That's like where a majority of the calories go. Alfalfa too, man. People growing alfalfa in the literal desert in like Arizona and like Colorado and stuff. It's like, maybe not Arizona, but like down over there. Just because it grows fast and they have like unlimited water usage. Because like water laws are weird. All that stuff just goes straight to the cows. Because you know there's unlimited water, guys. Yeah, trust. Yeah, the river has infinite water. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's see. We'll put that right there. Don't get me started. Don't get me started! I'll get up on my soapbox. I'll be talking about water laws in Colorado. How they're kind of dumb. There's a whole water cycle. It's fine. Yeah, until we break the water cycle. Which we kind of didn't. It's fine. Right. We need some lava. We need some lava. And you guys know what we need next? Drills. Some good old-fashioned drills. So the next part of this project is going to be basalt. And then smooth basalt and polished basalt. Let's take a look at those recipes. Basalt. So this is obviously just from World Gin. You just do the thing and blah, blah, blah. And then the smooth, we're just going to go ahead and cook that down. And then polished, we just literally press it. Okay. That's pretty easy, actually. We can do that. Yeah, drill some more water wells. Deplete those aquifers. So much groundwater, it takes like all these aquifers take like hundreds of thousands of years to like fill up with water, and we're draining them at like an incredible pace. That's like a looming issue for the next couple decades. So if you got a well, or if you're on like groundwater, that's a fun one. Those things, they don't like replenish quick. Like literally like hundreds of thousands or millions of years worth of like brush water storage down there. Crazy. One thing I do wonder about aquifers is like once we drain them, shouldn't they like have the ability to collapse and like cave in, right? Because the water's like supporting the ground above it, right? I think. I don't know. I'm not like a geologist, but that's something I think about. These aquifers can be like massive. Although something really cool that I learned about aquifers is that there's actually freshwater aquifers under the ocean, which have been there since like, you know, there wasn't an ocean above them. So that's cool. Not something you would think about. So we can actually use like the same tech that we have for like drilling oil wells to like drill down into like freshwater aquifers off of like, you know, the ocean shelf. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Who knows what's down there? That stuff's just been down there for like millions of years. Crazy. There's just like, you know, infinite water. It's not infinite, but there's, you know, a lot of water down there. There's something living down there. There's something living in that water, right? Probably. Some little microbe guys. How exactly does this work again? I think it's gotta be... Not like that, obviously. Isn't it just like this? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if this one went on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure it went on the side. COVID 2.0 is down there. Now, COVID's a new thing. This is more like bubonic plague 2.0. Yeah, so the entire, like, central going towards, like, the west coast, that all used to be an ocean out there. Crazy. That's why there's so much, like, oceanic fossils and stuff. Limestone and all that. That's all, like, limestone is fossils. Isn't it? Like, it might not be 100% accurate. Not all limestone, probably, but, like, you know, seashells and stuff like that. It gets ground down into basically just straight up calcium. Pretty cool stuff. Geology's epic. It's a living planet, man. Yeah, chalk. That's some fossils for you. Do I have any actual basalt? Did I bring back some from the nether? Oh, I do actually. Look at this. Yeah. It's cool to learn things about cool things. I enjoy it. Climate Town is a great YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it, go subscribe. Mr. Rolling Williams got some good, funny. They're actually entertaining as well. Not only are they like, you'll learn something, lay gas, but also entertaining too. Okay, that's polished. So I think we'll do a cooker on the end. So we'll smash it, and then we'll cook it. Or maybe we like cook then press. I'm not sure which way to go. Which way is gonna be the best way, but it'll be fine. This is actually going along pretty well right now, surprisingly. Seashells is the principal basis of ancient limestone formations at the seashore. She sells the principal basis of ancient limestone formations at the seashore. Yeah, something like that. Right. So this has to have a block underneath it, right? Hold up. You can't do this, can you? Can you do this? Where's my lava at? Does this work? Does that work? No. Oh, that doesn't work. Ooh. How do you? Oh shoot. Wait, hold up. Does this work? That does work. Okay. Isn't that the way that I had it before? I'm not sure if that's the way I had it before or not. Does this work? That doesn't work. Okay, so soil has to go on the bottom. I think does the drill pick up an item? Can we put the chute underneath the drill? Is that something that works? So how do we auto collect the items from this then? Would we have to use a deployer? Because that picks up the items. Unless we use a hopper minecart and then like a chute, which yeah, I don't really want to do that though. It would work. I guess it wouldn't be so bad. This isn't really a problem that we have in vanilla though. Although how do we pick up the items in vanilla then? Oh, you know what it is? No, I'm stupid. It's like this. No, it's the other way. It's the other way around. There's a way to have hoppers underneath it. It's like this or something. There's a way to have hoppers underneath it. So sand has to be on the bottom and ice is anywhere. Yeah, if we use a contraption. That's true. That would get complicated with this. Maybe a spinny arm. Soul sand on the bottom. Okay. We probably use hopper minecarts in vanilla, right? It's been a while since I made one of these. Okay, well, hopper minecart it is then. That's fine. I can manage one hopper minecart, and then we'll just like put a chute underneath it, and then that'll be okay. Yeah, no big deal. Where's my super chutes at? Here we go. Yeah, you can't put a hopper underneath it because soul soil is a full block. Soul sand you can put a hopper underneath, because that one's not a full block, so you can actually pull items through that. It's kind of silly. It would be a lot more convenient if we could use hoppers, but alas, Mojang. Those meddling kids. Where's my drills at? I just put everything away because my inventory is cluttered. Dang it. Use a fan to push the items into a funnel. I feel like it would get destroyed by the lava, right? Okay, so the question is, where do we actually want to have this stuff be kept? So let's go block ourselves some things. Fine, I'll just throw it in there. God, just put it in the thing. Give me some funnels. Give me some of these funnels, God. Okay, so Boom and boom. This one's gonna be here as well. We should just set this up in reverse, and then we'll like build our way to the generator instead of trying to work our way back from that. So then we're gonna have ourselves a basin. The basin can go right here for the polished, because this is just smashing it down, right? That's literally just combining 4 together. And then the cooker can just go right here. And then this one's just going to be straight up and there like that. So now we just need to get items into these 2 guys, which is the most straightforward thing. Imagine arguing with a machine that I created. I mean, how do you think everyone that's like training AI feels? It's like, no, you're stupid. Just be better and be smarter. I guess I'll just have to throw infinite $1 billion of GPU at you. Like, why are you so dumb? How are you still this bad? We've invested the entire United States economy on this. Why can't you figure out that, like, this simple CAPTCHA? What's happening? What's wrong? Oh, no, we can't just use a... I was thinking we could just, like, do some things this way, and then we could, like, do some blah, blah, we do, like, some of this, but they don't, like, pick up unless they're... kind of annoying. Maybe we could use, like, a vault. We could have, like, a 3-way vault. Yeah, we could do a 3-wide vault, and that would work. A 1x3 vault. If I keep saying the word vault, then, like, eventually you guys will just agree with me, right? This will evenly distribute items across all 3 lanes. Just 1 input, 3 outputs. That's exactly what I'm doing, Anna. They steal my ideas over there. I was trying to be smart, and then you're just coming up and like, Mom, just do the exact thing that you're doing. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it could be more compact, but it kind of has to not be. Because, like, we could have a vault, like, you know, basically right here, but then there's no way to get these items into there. In, like, a good way. Into tunnels. Yeah, belts would be an solution. I just don't really like belts. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of belts. This one's actually polished. Excuse me, thank you. Oh wait, no, this one was supposed to be the cooker. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I think it's fine. That one's smooth basalt. This one's the... Although we are going to need, actually, a filter on this one. That way we can get the... Oh, jeez, come on now. I actually need those items, and thanks for giving them to me. I always try to, like, hold a funnel and then, like, open up an inventory, and it just never works out. It just places the funnel. Oh, that's jump shot. I mean, yes, but not for that reason. Jeez. Right then, so I guess let's do a hopper right here. And then, like, our hopper minecart, and then we'll just do, the one little guy right here. Oh, got the FOV change from that. Normal Minecrafter? Quake Pro! Okay, how do we want to get that minecart in there, though? Oh, I guess we could just set it. We don't actually need it in... I was thinking we put it inside the block. But we don't technically need to do that, do we? Yeah, we should just be able to put it right here. And that'll just work. That one goes there, and then let's see. Just works. It thinks about working. It does strongly consider the proposition. It'll get back to you on that at another time. I love the tool switching, like, backpack upgrade. It is genuinely so nice. It is actually the best thing ever. Where's my drills? Okay, so we only need the one. As it turns out. And I think it's just going to be, like, right here. That's the easy way to do it. Because then we just like, boom, boom, boom. Is there, like, an easy way to get, like, chain drives to do this for us? I think so. Because this is just a shaft. Not exactly how I was planning on doing that, but, you know, it works out. These should really just be able to go around corners. That would be so nice. Okay, that looks like it's working. I would grab another 3 glass for that, though, actually. That way we don't lose any items off the sides. So, one right there, and then I'm thinking another one right there. And actually there. And also, maybe even right here. That should be fine. Best thing since Kev's toast. Yeah. It does like being difficult. It does. It's not the worst thing ever, but you know. Right, so this has to be powered as well. That's, less than ideal. See, I had a nice line of power going down the middle, and then we broke that line of power by putting a pipe in the way. And now it's just getting increasingly worse and worse as we go. So we might end up actually moving that drill. No, don't really want you there. You know what? We could actually just use 2 train drives for that one. I always forget about that. You can, like, you can rotate them. You just can't, like, put them around corners, which is kind of silly. So yeah, we can't, like, go from here to, like, power this drill right there. Kind of silly. So yeah, there's not really a good way to power a drill. That would be right here or right here, right? It's not jank and ain't silent proof. Hey, now! That only applies to my survival builds. The creative tutorials, I feel like, are pretty good. Some would say the best in the business. I would hope so, jeez. I've been making tutorials for like 10 years. Should be somewhat decent. A little bit decent, anyway. So this one right here is gonna have the cooker on it, so we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. Of course. Had to be something. Oh, there's already water right there. That's fine. Can I get you to flow both directions? Yeah, there we go. And hopefully this just goes the right way. First try. I think they just have to be spinning, like, left to work. With the fans. As far as I've seen, they just have to be going left. Oh no, guys, there's lava. What am I gonna do? Oh no, I'm on fire! Ah! It kind of tickles. Okay, so if I were to set this to any, it should drop out some. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then they get cooked. And then it should just work. Now, the smart thing to do would be to put a clutch on this. Because right now, it's just going to keep going forever. So that's what we should do. We should set up a threshold switch on this. And a clutch as well. Here we go. It can power that hopper. That'll actually be fine. And then those are not solid blocks. Okay, good to know. Sure, why not? We got a wardrobe change? Oh my. Let's see, what do we got? Let me jump into the actual Minecraft launcher real quick and we'll swap a skin. Sync, welcome in. How's it going? We're trying to build up ourselves some farms right now for blocks. And I'm doing a wardrobe change, redemption. It takes so long to change skins on Java. That's something that Bedrock does so well, is wardrobe changes. Let's see. Finally, the launcher loaded. It took that amount of time just for the launcher to load. Let's see. What's a good skin? We become Steve, or Alex, or Zuri, or Sunny, or Nor, or McKenna, or Kai, or Efi? Ari? Is that how you say it? Efi? I don't feel like that's right. I feel like that's not right. Let's do this one. This one's very, very posh and proper. Posh and proper. It's bacon. A bacon skin. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen this one. The arm looks like the netherite chestplate, doesn't it? Is it literally the same as the netherite? Oh no, it's not. That's just like, oh, okay, the arm is actually just always on if you have your armor toggled off. Toggled off. I can't say words. Words are hard. Okay then. Right, we need to finish working on this right here. So if this has more than like 2 stacks in it, it should turn off. Let's set this to like 3 stacks, honestly. We don't need that vault filling up. Or I would keep a little bit of storage in there, I guess. What's the capacity of this? 60 stacks? That's not so much actually. If someone does ever buy basalt for some reason, it'll just like immediately restock, so that'll be nice. So how do we want to get a clutch on here? I feel like this would be a way to go. But then like you can't power that somehow. Because you would need a block here to power that. But then that's not going to power that. So then... shoot! I mean, a redstone link is the obvious option. Yeah, I think it's slightly less than 1 chest of storage per vault. Yeah, 20 stacks per block. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there was 60 stacks in there. So... how would we like to do this, then? A redstone link is the simplest way. We could pretty easily just put a redstone link on this. Because this is a shaft right here. We just swap this around a little bit. Boop. And then that goes over. And then it goes up. And then we just put the clutch right there. And then when we power that, the whole thing is peachy. These redstone links did finally start working for me now that I've started using like just really obscure blocks in them. Just incredibly obscure, like random create blocks. When I was using vanilla blocks, it just like straight up did not work at all. Or we can just go back to using vanilla redstone for this. Boop, boop, and boop. And then invert. There we go. Easy. Except the hopper is locked now. That's fine. Just put it on this side. That'll work. Okay, great. Easy. Problem solved. And now that's our entire basalt factory figured out. Yeah, basalt is incredibly complicated, as you guys are aware, but there's only 3 blocks out of this that we're farming. Regular, the smooth, which is just cooked down, and then polished, which is just in a press. So this one's using a little bit of a different system than normal. One single basalt generator, and then of course the hopper minecart to collect that. We're using a vault to split this items 3 different ways. That way we can split it to the presser, the cooker, and just the regular storage right here. And otherwise, that's about all there is to it. And then, of course, the thing's going to automatically turn off once the vault gets kind of full of items, because that'll indicate that these guys are all full. Yeah, I mean, I do the frogs last. That indicates that the system is actually completely done, ready to go. Yeah, that's always the very last thing I do. And then always make sure these are send only, otherwise it starts backlogging and doing weird things. That's a redstone link, not a stock link. A lot of those in common. Okay. Great, so now we just give this a while, and it'll fill up. What's it doing? 1 basalt a second? About 1 basalt a second. So that's gonna take ourselves 9,000 seconds to fill up. How long is 9,000 seconds? Over 9,000, by the way. 2.5 hours, according to AI. Haven't seen a pillager patrol in months. It could be broken. There's also a game rule for it. A game rule to turn them off. Although I think they're kind of pointless, honestly. They're just kind of annoying and pointless. I've seen them on Java. I haven't played any Bedrock Survival in a minute to, like, see them, though. Typical. Always something. There should be some sort of visual indicator for if they're, like, send only. That is so many respawn anchors. What are we gonna do with these? These should be like 4 diamonds a stack, by the way. Yeah, no, a visual indicator would be so nice. Or like if you look at them, because they will tell you if they're backed up with packages. I've caught a couple of them that way, because they'll end up with packages inside of them, so it'll tell you that like something is wrong. So that's a quick way, but like just a little like, you know, I don't know, put like a little bit of like snot on their nose or something. Who knows? A little bit of something. A little bit of something. Gonna miss patrols. I've always found them to be super annoying because they don't do anything. At least now they don't give you bad omen immediately. That is one nice thing. They don't give you a bad omen immediately upon killing them. You have to actually drink the bottle. That's like the best change I've had. Let's see. So, let me take a look at this. So, oh no, we need to do the sturdy sheet still. Basalt's all done. We've actually done this entire page already. And then that just leaves all these guys. This one thing right here is 9 different items, by the way. But it's all really easy 9 items, actually. Iron obsidian, sturdy sheets to train casings, yeah. Oh no, we haven't done all this. I forgot about all this, everybody. Shoots, I thought we were good. No, we have to do like 15 other items on the other side of the factory. How did this take 2 hours? What's happening? Anyway, the obsidian wormhole's done now. The nether bricks will be pretty easy. Okay, so all these new items that we're producing. One of these. This shouldn't be in here. How did you get in here? I must have dropped them. Must have been the wind. So we have 0 crying obsidian. All the crying obsidian is in this hopper? No. All the crying obsidian is right. I'll take one of these. Thank you. I just need literally one of these so I can, like, do my job. Crying respawn anchor. Crying basalt. Crying smooth basalt. Crying basalt polished. No, the depot is. Yeah, this one's only crying. This one's the cook. So obsidian go in, obsidian come out, obsidian get cooked, crying obsidian go in. Yeah, I must have just dropped some of them at some point earlier. I mean, whenever you like first make another portal in your first world and you see basalt, you just start crying. You know it's just cooked. You know your nether spawn is just cooked and ruined and dead and gone. Right, so this is our chest of stuff that we're actually doing. And our chest of stuff that we're doing now is full. We've officially filled up one chest of things that we're producing. We need to adjust our filters inside of the main storage, by the way. Hopefully we won't need many more auto crafters. A vault of stuff I'm producing? Yeah, it wouldn't be in order, though. This is all in order. I do like that it's in, like, the exact order that's being produced. I guess down here at the end, it's, like, kind of not the exact order, because it's kind of going... We're splitting left and right. Because our cobblestone generator is right here. And then technically cobblestone is right here, so, like, everything from the right goes in one direction. Then, like, we just have, like, a little bit of stone and stone bricks and, like, some stuff from that. But I don't think there's anything else that we need to add on to the left of the factory. We're going to be grabbing a bunch of this powdered obsidian and sending it all the way down over to here. And into this. Yeah, you can stack filters inside of filters, inside of filters, inside of filters, inside of filters. It's pretty nice. I do like it. Also, one thing I noticed about the tool swapper is that if you, like, right-click on something, it's not going to swap it to your axe. Which is kind of unfortunate. What I need is some spouts. Do I have spouts? Can I spout some nonsense? Oh, wait, that's every stream of mine. Hold up. I can spout some nonsense, but I need to do it from the backpack. Okay. So this end is where it starts to get interesting. We have no copper coming into here, which I'm not sure why exactly. It is picking up copper from down there. I know that it is. Oh, no, it's gone back to producing a bunch of lapis for the glowstone. So we're not going to be getting as much granite as we should. Yeah, it's not going to have as much diorite coming through, which means that we're not getting enough granite, which means that all this stuff is currently going. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Produce more quartz! I need more quartz! I was thinking that it would be fun to get a system to drain our drills of all the granite and diorite and tuff, and then, like, send that into the factory to get crushed down and whatnot, but I'm not sure if that would be super productive. That's about nonsense? Ooh. That's a tall order. I'll see if I can get back to you on that. I can get back to you on that, and the answer is no. Waxing on wax? Heck no, man. If you want to wax their stuff, they can wax it on their own time. Ain't bad to help people wax their own stuff. So what are we doing here? We're gonna get some this. We're gonna get some water. We need a pump. We need an infinite water source. Don't need to pump it from anywhere. Because what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be taking our copper blocks, right? Copper blocks are gonna be going in, and then we're gonna be doing a little bit of a spout when that's gonna give us the exposed, and then we're gonna do another spout, and then that's gonna give us the weathered, and then we're gonna do another spout, and then that's gonna give us the oxidized. Boom, boom, boom. That's how we do. So it's just gonna be boom, 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 and then the nether bricks will be easy as well. Okay, now we finally get back to expanding the factory to the right, just infinitely into the side of the mountain. So now we need to actually make our regular copper blocks, which we still do not have that many of, all things, like, surprisingly, we still don't have that many of them. We need to turn them into the waxed, weathered, and exposed variants by spouting some water onto them, and it should actually be fairly simple. I don't know if I want to turn my entire supply of copper straight into these, though. Maybe we'll keep, like, just a couple stacks on supply. It might be the smart way to play it. Just a couple stacks of them. Doesn't consume the honeycomb block? What are you talking about? Oh, a honeycomb block? Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Doesn't consume it? Oh, wait, that one's not that one. Here we go. So we get the exposed. Uses. We can mix it. Oh, not consume. Wow. Okay. That would be something. I don't have room for this in my factory, everybody. Not consume it. Wow, I'd hope I wouldn't consume it. I mean, that's pretty cool. Shoot. I guess we'll just do that then. I need to hold up. I'm gonna need a lot more copper. I'm gonna need to stop producing as much glowstone, so I can focus all my quartz directly into granite production. I should go tear down a trial chamber to get some copper blocks. That's probably the smart way to go. Just send the tunnel bore through a trial chamber. Kickstart this thing. Otherwise, I think it's gonna take, like, actually forever to produce. Or if Chosen has a witch farm. I don't know if he's, like, actually selling glowstone from it, though. It's 10,000 blocks away, or something. Or it's like 8,000 blocks away. I think it's 1,000 through the nether. Because that's the closest witch hut on the seed, apparently. Okay, that should be 4 blocks. 2, 3, 4. Okay, great. Wanted to leave 1 extra. Yeah, just tunnel blowing through a, because we can probably do an entire trial chamber of, like, the 1 drill. Or maybe, like, stack them on top of each other. That way it's 32 blocks tall, because they're pretty tall. They go, like, up and down. But I think the 1 width of our tunnel bore would actually cover the entirety of a trial chamber. Man, I already moved these things down, too. Waxed and unwaxed versions. Do we even need unwaxed versions then? That's the actual question. Do we need unwaxed versions? If we're selling all 3, do we need unwaxed? Because it doesn't seem like we would, right? I can't imagine that we would. I have shears. I should have shears. Do I have shears? Want everything? Then yes. I mean, I think we only need the most useful things. I can't assume there would be a reason why you would need unwaxed. There we go. Yeah, I should get the little tunnel bore out. I don't know if there's even bees inside of this. Oh wow, good to see on Java they still fly out the side. I've never seen bees anywhere in this area, but somehow this thing keeps restocking of, like, honey, so there must be. Granted, I'm never on the surface, but, like, I've never seen them. It's been there, like, an actually long time. We need... It's 4 per, right? Yeah, okay. Remind me to harvest that in, like, 20 minutes. Do we have flowers? Can I do a hashtag flower? I can. What's the coolest flower? Yeah, if they're not waxed, then they will get oxidized. But you can just buy the oxidized version that you want, right? Or you can just buy... Because, like, I think we sell unwaxed regular copper, and then we'll sell the waxed versions of weathered... What's the other one called? Exposed. Exposed. Oh, I guess we have some flowers right here. I mean, there's gotta be bees in here, right? Harvest beehives in 20 minutes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Always keep me on track. I have 50,000 dirt. Why? Whose idea was that? When did I acquire such things? I should set up a dirt shop. That's something I need to do. Someone remind me to do that. Later. Not right now. I should give these guys wither roses to harvest pollen from. We're not doing every single version of copper. There's like 20 billion. This factory would literally never get done. And it would also literally never produce all the things that we need. Yeah, I did level out a mountain. I didn't know I put that into the system, though. So, let's see. I don't want to do wax versions of that. Because that seems silly. And also, I need those to break down later. I think. And also, that's already done. So we're not doing wax versions of that. We could do wax versions of weathered and oxidized. Weathered and exposed. That seems reasonable, because if you're buying that one, you probably want it to stay that one. But the oxidized one, there's no reason to wax that. That can just stay how it is. Because, like, that's already going to stay like that. Unless it gets hit by lightning or something, but, like, that's not going to happen. It's fine. Even then, I think, does that remove the wax from it? I'm not sure. So we'll wax both of these. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Right. So uses for this. No, I want ways to get this. Hold up. Where's it at? Is it uses for it? It's uses for it. Okay. So it's been brought to my attention that you can actually wax these copper blocks for free with using a honeycomb block. It just does not get consumed. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that the exposed and the weathered versions of the copper blocks are waxed. We're going to sell unwaxed versions of these ones because that's already done in part of the system. We're not going back to change it now. And we're not going to wax these ones either because they're already fully oxidized. Why would you wax that? But yeah, we'll just have like a little system in here for some of that. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. Charge people based on the length of their name. Or the length of the copper name. Yeah, the longer the copper name, the more expensive it is. Wax, weathered, exposed copper stairs. Wax, weathered, exposed copper stairs. Wax, weathered. Oh god. Wax weathered copper stairs. Wax weathered copper stair tiles. Wax weathered copper shingle stairs. Oh, that's a good one. Wax weathered copper shingle stairs. Say that 5 times fast. Wax weathered copper shingle stairs. Wax weathered copper shingle stairs. And these other things long. Wax weathered copper shingle slab. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. Max weather, copper golem. Some, you know, listen, I can't even say words well on a good day. You're trying to get me to say all these things. You're just mean. You guys are mean. Okay, so how do we exactly want to do this? What is the thought process and general process for doing all of this? Because this is going to get complicated kind of fast, isn't it? So we need to have some deployers. We need 2 deployers, and these have to work on a depot. The only thing that they work on is a depot. So we're going to have this be like this. I think we can set up a depot. No, wait, hold up. We're gonna have to do this. Have a depot go up right here. We have to filter these ones. Going the wrong direction, of course. And then something like this. And no, we're still not even done yet because the spouts, I'm pretty sure the spouts also only work on the, yeah, they also only work on depots as well. So depots like this. Boop, boop, boop. Something like that. And that should work, I believe. It's not lined up with the rest of the system. No! They work on belts too. Yeah. Isn't gonna get stopped though? I guess we don't need it to be stopped. I don't really like belts. What is my current net worth? 500 diamonds plus 2 diamond beacons. So 3,500-ish. Plus like another 100 from the 20 diamond ore. Oh, like that. Oh, I think we have like another 100 diamonds somewhere in the shops as well. Belts could work. Well, if belts work, then... Oh, not like that, actually. Then we can set up the arms, like, right here. Because that would wax them. We already need to get a bunch of power in here anyway, so using some belts right here wouldn't be a horrible idea. We'll filter these so these only pick up the right item. Boom, boom. These are already waxed how they should be. Ooh, so... it's gonna have to be like this. Because we need to take items from this one, put them back here. We need to take items from this one, put them back here. So we're gonna have an arm. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Because I forgot that we have to actually do this like multiple times. So we're gonna fill up our copper. Basically, it's gonna fill in from this end first. It's gonna fill up. Oh, I guess these will be waxed just by default then. Hold up. So if I take some waxed exposed and then I like spout it, is that gonna oxidize it? Ooh, is that a problem actually? That might be a legitimate problem. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to like have multiple spouts in a row. Like this one would have 1 spout, this one would have 2, this one would have 3. Arms can take from belts, you're right. let's see about this. So this is a wax block of copper. What can I do with this? Can I spout this? Wax weathered. Wax exposed copper goes into wax weathered. Okay, so you can wax it. Just water. Why does this say cost per patch 1 like honeycomb though? I don't think that matters. I think it'll be fine actually. It looks like it's fine. So if that's the case, then we only need one waxing station. We just wax them at the start, waxed exposed, and then we spout it into. Or sorry, we just wax the shoot. We wax the normal one, and then we wash it to get the exposed, then we wash the wax exposed, and that gives us wax weathered, and when we wash the wax weathered, and then that gives us the wax oxidized. There's too many names! Why are there 4 different levels of these? God, there's so many copper blocks in this game. They added way more in this mod pack as well. So that means that we don't need these. We just need the single wax. And then we just need spouts on all of these. So then it's like boom, boom, and boom. And then it's just like literally a 2-block wide thing. And that will be literally fine. We just put some blocks behind this so our belts don't just yeet items off into space. And then we're gonna need some more of these belts actually. To get consumed. And then we'll just like power that. And then all these need a water pipe going into them as well. Maybe I can do that from above this time. Would that be a bit nicer? Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that. But now we also need to have a little bit more storage back here. I think we will use pots for this as well. Where's my bricks at? Where's my bricks at? Here we go, bricks. Let me just grab a stack of these. Previous or next? What does this do? What? Oh, you can just scroll wheel to grab from these. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what the previous or next means. Is the mod an all create mod? Yeah, so we basically just have create. Essentially, it's just create. We have like literally one other mod. And that is the Farmer's Delight. And then we have the backpacks. I want you to not have the axles on that side. Thank you. I want them to go like that. Thank you. That's not difficult. Yeah, we have a bunch of create add-ons. Bees! Thank you for the bees reminder. Not the bees! Does anyone know what movie that's from? Where Nicolas Cage is like, not the bees! And he's just like dying to bees. They just murder him with a bunch of bees. I should change this frog. What is this factory out? It should be like right there. Pick up items a little bit faster. Is that gonna work? Yeah, there we go. Now I don't need to wait like the extra 1/10 of a second to pick up items from there. B movie? No, it's not the B movie. It's a live action movie. There's a GIF of it. You guys haven't seen? It's Wicker Man? Okay. They haven't done anything yet. Probably sleep. I'm gonna watch that. What movie did I watch? Oh no, I watched Spider Noir. Noir. Smedrick said I said noir wrong and is like apparently need to say it wronger every time now just to feel better about myself. Biggest miscast? Is he not good in it? Anyway. He's good in like everything. Spider Noir was interesting. It's definitely a slow burn. I watched it in the black and white, as is intended. As is tradition. As you must. This has to be waxed, actually. Thank you for letting me do that. I should just be able to do, yeah, one of these right here, and then it's just like boom, 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 boom. That's gonna be no, and then it's gonna be do, and then that's gonna be impossible to filter out. Thank you. And that's gonna be regular copper. This one is gonna be this version of it. That one's gonna be that version of it. Regular copper, that's oxidized. Wait, no, hold up. That one's like that, that one's like that. A mob hitman or something? What? Is that real lore? Is that real? Chat, can you fact check this? Is Nick Cage's dad a mob for the hitman? That's crazy. I mean, he did steal the Declaration of Independence. Do anything. So I think we'll have an arm steal from this depot right here. That way, when all of this is filled up, then it starts oxidizing. Woody Harrelson's dad was? Okay, well, that one I believe. I mean, obviously. How are we gonna get a pipe in here? How are we gonna power that? No, this is easy, guys. This is easy. Easy money. Easy. Easy. Look at me, guys. Look at me. Oh, no! Okay, we'll use some cogs. Why can't you open up a chest through these? These don't conduct redstone. They're transparent blocks. There we go. Stupid! Stupid! I was being the smart, and it's just like, nope, backfired. Immediately. Anyway, that's fine. And then we still gotta get some pipes in here. Gone in 60 seconds. I gotta write down things. I ran out of stuff to watch. I watched a random show that I got recommended from Netflix. It was called I Will Find You. And the great thing about it is that it's a one-season show! We need more shows that are just like, listen, there will only ever be one season of this. It's a one-season story. So many shows have like a great premise for like one season, and then they milk it and they try to do like 8 seasons. It's like, no, just do the one season. But it's I Will Find You, and it's very good. 8 episodes, 40-ish minutes per episode. It's good. The premise, like the little blurb at the start, that's all you need to know. You don't even really need to know anything going into it. It's good. Easy watch. Matchstick men. I just watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind last night as well. Hadn't seen that in like forever. I thought it was more of a horror movie, but I remember that was Paranormal Activity. Because I thought like the guy got like picked up and floated out of his bed and like by the aliens or something. I think that's Paranormal Activity though. It's definitely not, it's not Close Encounters. I was going in, I was like, isn't this more of a suspenseful like thriller one? It's not. It's a very slow burn though. It's a good movie, but it's not a movie that I would like watch like twice. Like within any quick period of time. The last time I saw it was like decades ago. Like a child. Wait, lad, I don't need to worry about leaking my age anymore. This is great. I can talk about so much more stuff. You guys know I'm old. What am I looking for? I'm looking for bees. Bees done yet? Where's my bees at, man? Why aren't they doing this stuff? Bees is 0. There's no bees in there. It just tells you there's no bees in there. This thing is restocked multiple times. Where's my bees at? You think they like fell down the hole? Fire in the sky? Never heard of it. Where's my bees at? Is that a... It's a very large coat. We hath no bees. Hey, look, a pillager patrol. They stack up on Java. You get like 20 of these guys sometimes. I see no hives. I see that. Look, there's like 4 guys over here. They're stupid. Oh man, look at it. No, like, there's actually so many of them. They're just actually dumb. We should just turn off the patrols, honestly. We should just be like, game rule, do patrol, banned. You do a patrol around here, you get banned. It's our territory. It's my best impression of Nick Cage's dad. I was looking over here for beehives. It's a floating tree at spawn. Who would do such a thing? 1 log left? Wow. Well, maybe someone sells honey stuff. I think someone does have a honey farm. Yeah, I'm sure someone does. So, we have an arm. This one will work. This arm's not doing too much stuff, but it's just kind of chilling right there. So it should be able to grab from these and put into here. Essentially is what I want it to do. I think Scamio does? Possibly. Azu does perfect. Few hours before my god. Yeah, we'll just go buy some. That's much easier. Because we only need like literally literally just 1 honeycomb block. I need literally 2 honeycomb in total. So not actually a big deal. What is this arm doing precisely? I'm pretty sure it's grabbing copper from down here. And it's putting it into there. And it's also putting copper into there. And then it's grabbing brass from here. And then it's putting brass into this chest. I'm pretty sure that's literally all this arm does. I say, like, that's all that it does, but that's like 5 things. What up? Both of these funnels? Oh yeah, that one's the copper one, that one's the brass one. Free cam is the most useful thing ever for trying to figure out where this thing is actually linked to. It should, like, stay highlighted for, like, 30 seconds. Like, if you look at this with your wrench and, like, punch it or something, it should highlight all of its outputs for, like, 30 seconds. That way you can actually tell where the stupid thing is. Or, better idea, let you add an input and an output without breaking the block. How about that? Wouldn't that be smart? Not allowed to have nice technology like that, though, now are we? Jeez. Hang on, game. So we're gonna grab from this one, and we're gonna put it into that one, and we're gonna grab out of this one, and we're gonna put it into that one. Then we're gonna click on that one right there, and then that was it, wasn't it? Copper and brass goes to copper and brass in copper. Oh yeah, no, then we gotta do this, and then we're gonna do this right there to that right there, and that one right there goes to that one. Oh, and this is blue. Okay, and then that one goes there. No. Because that one's gonna be oxidized. We gotta set up water for this too, by the way. Don't you let me forget about that. Is that it? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, okay. Easy. Not a problem. It was right there. 4 inputs, 6 outputs. Frontierman, welcome back for 21 months of resubscriber in. That's a very long time. You're almost 2 years old. That's crazy. Does so much. Oh, you should see the other one. It had like 20 outputs. This arm's got it easy. Back in my day, I had to walk up and down Bill Hills in the snow to the way to school and back. Yeah, something like that. Or a linking tool. Yeah, I mean, like, there's got to be some way to, like, make these arms better. Can you put an item into that? No, it looks like it does, but it just lets you change it. Prefer first target would probably be smart. I don't think it really matters, though. Okay, water. And then a pump. Oh, we can't do it right there. I mean, we can. What do you do? No, 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 this way. Like this. Like this. Thank you. Appreciate you. Long time. Long, long time. Much appreciate. There we go. All the appreciations. All of the gratitude. Some of the thanks. Can't have it all. Greedy. Okay, so that should actually work. And that should be giving these guys water. Beautiful. Oh, you know what I didn't do, guys? I'm stupid. I didn't grab the copper block output from this one right here. Durr. It's not gonna work, because it's not gonna work. So copper... Oh, we're gonna have this on 1. Otherwise my mouse wheel's gonna unscroll it. Okay, so that... The copper goes to there, and then hold up. That one's the copper. And then this is the brass right here, and that goes into the brass. And then this is the copper block, and then that copper block goes into the there. And then this one goes into there. And then this one goes into there. Yeah, like that. Okay. That should do it, actually. 5 inputs, 6 outputs, something like that. Can't hear the ooh-woo. Maybe you're just, needing a hearing aid. I'm getting to be that age as well. I might need to try it out, though. Sometimes I hear it. Although I'm not entirely sure when exactly they get played, because I don't, like, look at the thing, right? When it pops up. I don't see that. You heard yours? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta... It's like, if I'm talking, you might not hear it, right? And when am I not talking? I'm blabbing all the time over here. It's like it's my job or something. Chatty Cathy, for real. Let's do that. And then that should have put some stuff over here. Alright, we're not... This isn't, like... we're not powering this. Hold up. Why aren't we powering that? So that's spinning to the right. I want to say that's spinning to the right. Spinning to the right. So we put one above that. It should be spinning left. Yeah. Pretty sure. A little bit of stone in there. Is it waiting to do a thing? It's waiting to get waxed. Everyday Engineer, welcome back. Yeah, so that one's waiting to get waxed. So it's not actually going to complete the cycle. Or do anything, because it's not waxed. Which makes sense. So we got to go find 2 honeycombs. Should we go shopping real quick? Because our bees just don't exist, apparently. I have diamonds, I have diamonds. Let's go shopping. It's dark out. I don't want to go outside. Never mind. We're going to change the plans. I'm going to grab the elytra, and then we're going to go shopping. That's a lot of progress. Or maybe it's not a lot of progress. I haven't been over here in like 6 months. That Enderman can deal with it. This is basically the same speed as the those things. Oh yeah, this looks like a honey shop. Look at that. Advertising your goods right on the front there. Beautiful. A stack for a diamond? I'll buy 4 diamonds. Oh, you just give it to this guy? Oh, cute. Oh, adorbs. Oh my god, that's so cute. Let's buy some honey. Honey. Honey heist. I don't have money for it. I think I am poor? Oh, thanks. Oh, that's a diamond for 16? Did not realize. I actually can't fly against this. Everyone's such good builders, man. They're putting me to shame over here. Not that I have any shame. Burgers, 1 diamond, 32 burgies. Pack of experience. 3 diamonds for 1 ton of nugs? That's a few nugs. What else can we buy? Yo, good stuff over here. What are they putting in these burgers? What's happening in these burgers? Okay, what's in here real quick? Is this frog lights? This is frog lights. Frog lights and amethyst and mushrooms and bone blocks. Diamond per stack? I think this is the same as my prices. Oh my god, it's a creeper. And then, oh, this is cute. Oh, this is the daycare center. Right, I don't think we've actually, am I allowed, I don't know if I'm allowed to show that yet. I think his video's out, but if you want to see it, go check it out. I haven't actually seen anything with the pops yet. Little soda pops. Are they specialty burgers? I'm vegetarian. That's like lore that's known, but it's not like widely known. So I'm not going to partake in that. Are these veggie burgers? Bacon sandwich? No, not the pigs. No, not the pigs. No. Bad. 2 stacks of leather for a diamond? I can't keep up with that. Oh my god, no. Bro, really? Oh my god. I was scratching my nose too. It was like literally the worst time to have a creeper pop up. Okay. Well, I wanted to buy some things and I griefed the shop. It's cooked. I feel like... Oh yeah, nothing around here is lit up. Okay, well, there's... You know what? I cooked the entire shop. I'm sorry. I was just chatting around. I was just shopping around to see what was here, and it's just all gone. It's literally all exploded. I'm so sorry. Is there still? I need to rebuild their shop. I'm gonna have to pay damages. I'm gonna get sued for this, guys. And if I'm in my own base, I can like dodge the creepers. But the one time I'm like in someone else's build and the creeper sneaks up on me and I hear this, I can't move. Can't move an inch for the life of me. It just blows up the whole thing. Okay, well, this is great, everybody. I have no idea what this looked like before. It could be worse. Actually, it could be worse. Could have been inside of my create contraptions. I mean, what? Let's take a nap. Should we take a nap real quick? I feel like we should take a nap. That was not good. That's not good. That's not good. That is severely less than ideal. Oh, these are items too. Oh, some flower pots. Oh, geez. They don't even drop 100% of blocks, do they? They really should. Shoot. Well... Oh, it blasted out the scaffolding, but not, like, the actual table. Oh, no. There was copycat blocks, too. Okay, it's cooked. It's cooked. Whose shop is this? Oh, no. No, I'm so cooked. I'm gonna get banned. It's over. It's Jover. Okay, at least that remembers the thing. That was a diamond. I can fix that at least. I genuinely did not get a good look at this over here, so I don't actually know what that is. Or like what was built here. Let's put all of our stuff away that we... Oh no, that's probably... No, that's theirs. Hey, here goes the next hour of the live stream, everyone. That's ours, that's ours. This is gonna be useful for rebuilding. That's ours. I'm trying to get all of their stuff, so I like know what needs to go back on the build. I'll probably just have to leave a chest, though, I think. With, like, some of this. This isn't... Oh, there was a furnace. Okay, I can rebuild some of it, though. Shaft. There was one of these things. A girder. Right. It wasn't right there, though. What? Pigman, come help me, please. Please, Pigman, please. We probably need another shaft. I can do that. There, that looks about right. Okay. Okay, that looks about right. So the entrance was like right here. So let's see. What about all these brown blocks? Here we go. Okay, it looks like we actually have quite a bit of the floor. I mean, this is just like a standard like randomized pattern, so I can repair that. Apparently, I can't keep it that random. Jeez. Boom, boom. That's actually not horrible. And then we have 2 trapdoors. I assume these go right there. A furnace, I want to say, goes there. A flower pot. There's 3 of these banners. I have no idea. Maybe actually. Hold up. Can I do this? No. How do you like stack these up? Oh, well, I just made it worse, everybody. Nope. Oh, can we place it underneath? Oh, there we go. That's how they did it. Okay. And then I'm guessing some of these go like right here. I know you can place these underneath other banners. Okay. Okay, that looks about right. But then we have these. And another flower pot. Let's say right there. Something like that. A lantern. Oh, I forgot you like hold these out in front of you. That's kind of cool, actually. I do kind of like that. I do not have replay mod. No, I don't. I haven't used it this season. It's not part of the default mod pack, so I have not bothered to like get it installed because you need like a bunch of other things. I don't know. I haven't looked into how to do it. Oh no, we need blocks right here. Dirt. Okay. This looks about right. I don't think it's too bad. It's too terrible. I'm gonna leave this stuff in the chest next to the sandwiches. Because I'm not sure where these copycat blocks go or where those tablecloths go. But this look, I mean, looks okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a screenshot of this. Crisis averted for the most part, I think. We need to line up shopping district. That's what we need to do. Let me put this in Discord real quick. So, shopping. Okay. Torch it up. Yeah, that would be smart. That would be smart. Okay, well, I guess there goes our there goes our shopping trip. I feel like I should be banned from the shopping district at this point, but so should the creepers. Let's get out of here. Goodbye. That was supposed to be a 2-minute shopping trip. That was like an hour. It took 6 hours to do that. The table next to the ladder? There might have been. I don't know. I don't have a memory. I wasn't like trying to memorize the build, thinking I would get creeper bombed. Passively, aggressively leave a bunch of. You know, maybe how many torches do I have? 3, yeah. See if I ever leave the cave again, yeah. I do need to follow up clip on that, actually. Oh, we didn't check out the boat, actually. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's basically back to how it was. I left them a couple extra materials that I don't know where go, and then, you know, a subtle message to maybe we should light up the shopping district a little bit. Yeah, you know what? That's what I get for leaving my cave. Oh, speaking of my cave, it's calling for me. Oh no, something is wrong. Literally the cave is calling me. Literally what I get for leaving the cave. Kelp. A diamond for 384. How many? 5 diamonds for 384? Oh, jeez. Well, they actually built an interior? That's crazy. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, sheep? Right, so why's my cave leaky? Nothing should be leaking. This story used to be so niche, it really blew up. That's pretty good. That's pretty fun. What kind of redemption we got real quick? The wrench. Engineer's best friend. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. That's fair. Was that a... Okay. Why am I flying? I'm not pressing any buttons right now. What is happening? It just like it just took my electroflight and put it into jetpack. Anyway. It's faster now. Can I drive it? Yo, you could actually drive it like this? Oh, do you shrink down to fit on it? I feel like I kind of shrink down a little bit. You definitely shrink down to fit on it, bro. Hilarious. Just flying up again. What is happening? Just free flight, man. Yeah, I got shroomed. Poor thing. Never been the same since. Never been the same since. Right. Well, that was fun, everybody. Let's see. Where's this leaky at? You should be able to open that and then, oh, I guess you could teleport to it, but nope. I just want to, like, get a marker for it or something. 626? Oh, it's this way. Oh, it's this way. Is that 626? 319? Oh, it's down here. Nope. Oh, it's from the farm. Yeah, it's literally this. Oh, is this not chunk loaded? It's not chunk loaded. Okay, that would solve it. Yeah, there was probably items going into unloaded chunks. We should also grab... Ah, it's not really gonna work, is it? I think it'll be fine. It's good. I'm not worried about it. How are we doing on basalt, though? Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough. This one, completely empty. That's gonna back up last. Are we still backed up on just glowstone? Or no, we're actually running out of the crying obsidian. Fascinating. It took so long to stockpile. Steal his ship. That would be crazy. I don't know how to pick it up without breaking it, so that's a problem. Okay, so you are going to be filtered to just this. And then I want to have some of these going here. Can't you put like a whole stack of these in there? Okay. So right now the copper aging facility should actually be functional. It's going to stockpile an entire double chest of copper blocks first, and then it's going to put over to here. So basically it's just kind of spraying some water on them that oxidizes them. We have one waxer, and then once we get a full double chest of the wax versions of this, then it's going to go and make a double chest of this, and then it'll make a double chest of this, basically. So it's going to take a very long time to do that. Also, you can't open up this chest when this is encased, apparently. So that's just kind of silly. It's kind of the only place to power that from, anyway. I love that you can just, like, infinitely wax these things with one honeycomb block, though. That is the best, nicest thing ever for builders or people that use copper, which is not me. I don't use copper or build anything. So, it's not for me, but I appreciate it. That's cool. Thanks, Mojang. Mojang? Yeah. Thanks, Mojang. Okay then. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, you can't even... you can't take out of that. That's why the deployer is nice, because you can, like, flip the funnels. Oh. Where did that go? Oh, it got picked up and, I don't know. Okay, I mean, that works. That one does not work. And now it does work. Okay. So, I mean, I think it should be fine. I'm pretty sure that should all be fine. Took a minute, but we got there, everybody. I do not build decorative things. Yeah, decorative things. I mean, I do, but, like, it's not really my priority, you know? I think we focus more on, like, adventures and knowledge and, like, figuring things out and solving puzzles and building, you know, practical things and stuff like that. But yeah. I mean, we are going to decorate the base. But yeah, I mostly focus on, like, the utility stuff, right? I don't know, maybe it's just, like, my entire, career of doing, like, tutorials and redstone-based stuff. It's just, like, only so much time, so I tend to focus on, like, the practicalities. So, oh no, the arm. No, we need to reuse the arm. I don't know if this arm's gonna have enough reach. We might have to swap it to, like, this side of the block, but basically we need to grab netherrack from... Ooh, from all the way over here? That might be a problem. Yeah, so we need to grab netherrack from there. Which we're already doing with, this arm? Yeah, that arm's doing it. Maybe we should give this arm, like, another netherrack output to get, like, netherrack over to here, and then, like, this one can grab from there to, like, put over to here. I don't know. Yeah, we could just request it. Yeah, no, I guess that would also be the smart way to do it. Never mind. We'll just do it your way. Because your way is obviously the smarter way to do it. Right. Okay. No, thank you for snapping me out of stupid ideas. I am the dumb is why. We are going to need an auto crafter for this one. Now, bricks, I think, are actually useful for some recipes, like if you want to make fences. Because I looked at it, and I was like, okay, fine, I guess we'll do bricks as well. Another brick, another bricks. Oh. That's kind of cool. You kind of skip the netherrack. Huh. Where was that recipe at? Where did it go? Yeah, so netherrack takes nether wart. And I think are we using regular stone for that? Yeah, the wart is kind of a problem, isn't it? Where's netherrack at? It's one of these ones. Which one are we using here? If I could find out, I would tell you. Normal. Okay, yeah, we're using normal stone. That's good. That's what it should be. So, how much wart do we have? How many warts do I have? 10,000. Okay, I guess we're fine. I guess we'll just do nether warts then. Yeah, we could haunt bricks. Is the other thing I was thinking. Because right now we are throwing away clay. So we actually have excess clay. And we have excess bricks. So we could just request bricks. Because we're getting clay from smashing down the dripstone. So it would actually be smart to do it that way instead. Okay, so we'll do it that way. So we'll do bricks. We need to haunt these, so I'm gonna need to get a soul campfire. Almost rather deal with that than the lava anyway. Not that it like has any practical difference, but I'd rather do it this way. I'm quiet. I've been streaming for 3 hours almost on the dot. You know, we usually run out of vocal experience at that point. Vocal fatigue. I don't know. Not really. Let's see. Fire, fan, wheel. Water. Really need to stockpile a bunch of these wheels. I've used a few of these. Is that not how you do it? Oh, there's some lag. Okay. The server is going to turn off soon. There's only so much... What are you doing? What kind of lag is that? It's definitely Beardstone's base, guys. I have great internet now. What is the problem? What's the problem? I want to get myself a nice little block above this to stop that smoke. It's going to go right there. Yeah, no more smoke. Just the way we like it. It'd be nice if you could, like, click on this with something. And get rid of the smoke. Make the room bigger. We do need to do that at some point. So basically what's going to happen here is we're going to have ourselves a funnel that is just for the nether bricks. There's a lot of lag right now. It's like some input lag. And then we're going to have a barrel. Excuse me. We're going to have a barrel. It's like taking a couple seconds to open up the backpack even. It's because I blew up the shop, guys. It's karma. Coming back to get me. I always knew there'd be a day. Always catch up to me. Frog here. This one's going to be nether bricks. Thank you very much. We'll get this guy some goggles. And then I need an actual brick. Do I have an actual brick? I don't. Can I punch these to, like, get bricks back? I think you have to hit them with a tool, right? Oh, not a silk touch tool. Can I hit it with a wrench? Bash it with a wrench. No? There is a way to get, like, bricks out of these. Oh, there we go. Basalt converting it into another wreck. I don't think so, because we would have done that. No, there's not really a way to do that, I don't think. The only way to get it is to craft it. Or craft it. Healing and cobblestone? Why would you do that? Right, so we do need to name the wrench. Very nice. Engineer's best friend. Appreciate it. Very nice. Oh, you even got the comma on there too? Or the apostrophe? Wow. Look at that. Proper grammar. And this the year 2026. I could never. I know grammar's important, but, like, I've never actually cared too much. I feel like there's more important things, right? It's important, though. Let's keep, like, I don't know, 3 stacks of bricks in here. Yeah, the bricks. Okay, that should work. Is them my bricks? One of these is my bricks. I think it's the middle one. No, it's the first one. Oh, and the second one. Like, gasp. Why was there 2? Sometimes. Yeah. I think years of using Discord has ruined me for grammar. I try to, like, communicate clearly what I'm trying to say, because text chat is the worst way to communicate with people. You have no sense of voice inflection, or tone, or emotion, or, like, sarcasm. Especially if you, like, have never actually spoken to the person before, like, actual words. Then it's hard to, like, know how that person talks and what they're meaning, right? So there's so many, like basically fights and miscommunications that happen just because text is a bad medium for communication. So trying to be extra clear is helpful, I find. Let's see, is this actually... Oh, right now. I want you to spit out stacks of 63, thank you. Right, so that's done. That was easy one. It's good to have an easy win sometimes. Why are you not? Oh, there we go. Lag is the reason why. You. Nope. You get goggles. Talking good is more important. You laugh out loud. Oh, I use LOL as basically like a period as like an end to a sentence. I've probably said it like 20,000 times in our Discord. I think it's every single message. It's actually a real problem. It's probably so annoying to so many people. Like LOL, this guy just can't take anything seriously. What does he mean, LOL? Your farm's broken, LOL? Oh my god. What an insensitive guy. uh, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, also, I use emojis a lot. I feel like that's the way to go. If you want to get any form of, like, emotion through your text. Put some emotion in there with the emojis. Alright, so we're gonna have one of these right here. Excuse me, thank you. Why are you crooked? You're the wrong way around. There we go. I want the axle on this side. Oh, how do you make these things? It's, a bunch of those, and then it's these, isn't it? I'm trying to keep this one chain of power going all the way down. As you can see, currently it goes all the way down, which is very nice. Trying to use this as like the main off like ramp for power. Make sure you use regular ice. LOL! Yeah. Bro, for the creeper farm, I get so many comments about that every day. Check the repeater timings on your tree farm. LOL. Yeah. Are you sure you built that mob farm in the right biome? LOL. Lack of lifestyles. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was there the whole time, staring me in the face. Right. So we're gonna need another arm over here, obviously. I think for this one, we can just do one of these, and this one's gonna be another brick. Can I get a brick? I just need a couple bricks, thank you. Yeah, that's fine, and then we just do one of these. Brick. And then, oh jeez, oh, it's red nether brick. Oh, that one requires crafting. Right. I don't have more crafters. I have to go buy some. Two crafters? Yeah, we need more. How do you make these? Mechanical generator, not that one. We actually don't need that favorite anymore. What's the favorite button? A, there we go. Crafter. There it is. I can't actually afford that. And then it was this one, and then it was this one. We're going to be automating the brass casings. I guess we're not going to get to that tonight. Everything takes so much longer than I ever anticipate. Like we spent like an hour on obsidian. Like that one should have been easy. I don't know. What can you do? Oh, right, you get like 2 or something of these crafters per recipe. Fresh out of crafting, my friend. Can I interest you in some mining in this economy? And nobody can afford no mining in this economy. Ooh, this one's actually gonna be interesting because it's a diagonal recipe, right? So if you look at the red nether brick, we're gonna save our nether warts for the red nether brick. Because this is 2 each. That's 2 double chests. So that's 6,000 of our 10,000 right there. Yeah, so it's a diagonal recipe. You can't like, yeah. Fascinating. So how would you do that? would you go about doing that? Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to grab the little crafting blocker things. Yeah, I did. Crafter slot cover. I mean, we could do like 2 frogs, I guess. I mean, it would have to be 3 to do it my style. Not sure how you do that, because I would probably link together all of these into one. Have a frog for like the bricks, and then have a frog for warts and a frog for warts. I yearn for the crafting, not the mines. Yeah. It's kind of true. Fascinating. Unless we do an arm. We could do an arm on this one, actually. We need an arm anyway. That might be the easiest way. Ooh, I want to leave room for all of these, though, because this is going to be a bunch of, like... We're going to need this to be the full 4 width. I don't have room for that to not be 4. So, maybe we push this back a little bit. Let's push it back to, like, here. That way I can get some funnels on this guy. Here we go. So, it's probably going to have to be like this, and then I'll grab some warts. Give me some warts! Appreciate that. There's my warts. Come on now. Hurry it up, warts. Get here sooner. I need express prime delivery on my warts. I never have warts soon enough. So it's going to be this, and this, and then this, and this. Easy. And then I guess we'll just send it over like this. Although these are each going to be using like 500. I feel like that's too far to go with it. So how is this going to... Never mind, we'll just put it into a barrel. Ooh, can I put that into like a pot or something, actually? Or I think what I'll do... I have an idea. Let me cook! Let me cook just the smallest portion, the smallest morsel. So this way it only backs up 1 stack of red nether brick in here. There we go. Okay, that will actually work. We just need to swap this to be down and then power this somehow. No big deal. We'll just bring it over with a chain drive or I mean, we could use a chain drive. Oh, right here, actually. We'll just use the gearbox right here. It helps to do a 180 sometimes. Boom. And then boom, and that'll power that. Okay. Okay, this is actually a lot easier than I expected it to be. I thought this was going to be a little bit of a disaster. But we'll actually be fine. And then I just need a like, wart requester. A wart requester, if you will. Please, sir, can I request some warts? With utmost haste. If you would kindly. On the double. These are all facing the wrong direction. Is that facing the right direction? I think so. You know what? I guess we can just turn this around a little bit. Have it be a little bit more symmetrical. Something happened diagonal. Thank you for 72 months. That is so long. Oh my god. Oh, I guess we can't have it right there. Oh no, we can't. We just have to put this on the other side. Jeez. Hope you're doing well tonight. That is like actually so long. What? How many seconds is that? Let's do 3 stacks in here. And then you're gonna be nether bricks. There's another one. Mac for 19 months as well. That's also pretty acceptable. That's a year and a half. That is quite a long time. Welcome back in. Red nether bricks. I need one more of those stupid these guys factory gauges. There's gotta be warts as well. We'll keep a couple stacks in here. Give this a name. Bam. They're on thirds. 6 years? Is that actually 6 years? 72? Is that it sounds about right. Let's see. What is it? 7 divided by 12. Can I do a math? That is 6 years. Dang! That's crazy. 6 entire wow. That is 2020 is 6 years ago. Bro. That's illegal. That's not right. 72 months is 189,734,400 seconds. See, now that's quite a bit more impressive, isn't it? Everything should be broken down by picoseconds. Really, really get those numbers up there. You gotta pump those numbers up. Okay, let's see. Can't put this on like the wall. No, I can't have it be sideways. That'd be nice. Because these things, do they... Oh, they don't have a shaft on the bottom? The millstones do. Well... Nowhere around here that has like a good gear that's sideways. I think we'd have to do another gearbox going up. Yeah, something like this. Okay, this one's easy though. So we're gonna grab bricks from here. They're gonna be nether bricks. And then we're gonna put nether bricks into there. Those are filtered. And then we're gonna put nether bricks into there and there. And then warts from here into there and there. Okay then. And then assuming this thing ever actually makes some stuff, we should be good. Although this is gonna have to fill up first. So that's fine. We'll give it some time. Can't they place them sideways? You can place them upside down. You can't place them sideways. We have 1,700 nether bricks. Oh, those are the ones already in the chest. That's right. We could also put some actual netherrack in there. Although that's just all the netherrack that's in this chest. That's the thing about the storage system, is it doesn't tell you where things are at. So, like, I'm not sure if I have, like, 4,000 netherrack in my main vaults over there, or if it's just, like, this chest right here. It is, though. This is, 36,000, or 3,456. So I have, like, 400 netherrack somewhere in the system floating around. But getting that specifically out of the storage system is, like, kind of impossible. So if I grabbed some actual bricks myself, do it myself. Oh, that only does one at a time. Oh, jeez. I mean, it does work, though. Okay, then. So if copper was easy, then nether bricks and red nether bricks was also kind of easier, because it turns out that you can actually just smelt down or haunt the regular bricks, which we're actually already producing too many of anyway, where we're throwing away clay. So we can just haunt those into the nether bricks right here, and then we're just taking that with the arm, compacting those down into the actual nether bricks. And then we're doing a little bit of auto crafting shenanigans right here to get the red nether bricks. Red nether bricks are so nice. I love these things. I just never build with them because warts are expensive. But now that we can auto farm warts, heck yeah, we should do it. Why is there no auto farming of warts in vanilla Minecraft? Let villagers farm warts. Why not? Come on, give me something. Manual farming of warts is just so tedious. It's so bad. You have, like, at least you can fortune them, but you cannot actually, like, manually plant, or you can't automatically plant them. Just let the villagers do it. I don't know. Let the villagers do it. Witches should farm warts. That would be actually kind of cool. Yeah, same mechanics as, like, farmer villagers, but they farm warts. I don't know, maybe even, like, piglins. Maybe something in the nether. Because how would the witches get it, right? Villagers. I feel like it has to be nether related. Pigmen. Pigmen should farm warts. Now, it should be like... It should be the wither skeletons, obviously. It should be wither skeletons. They should farm warts. Why? Because that's where you find the warts at. It's not the blazes farming them. It's obviously the wither skeletons farming the warts. It's in their staircases. It's in their nether fortress. I mean, I would definitely capture some wither skeletons from the nether. Take them to the overworld just to have them farm warts. Walk around like a villager. Farming warts. Okay, so it turns out that we actually have a lot of progress done on this factory now. Let's take a look at our little list. And see what we did. We did the oxidization of copper, the nether bricks, the red nether bricks. We haven't filled up the copper chest yet, but we will be doing that at some point. Striders should farm it. Like sniffers, I guess. Yeah, sure. I mean, they don't have any existing interactions with nether wart, though. They prefer the blue warp fungi. And then, yeah, we haven't done the sheets yet, or the casings. So it's not actually that much to do. I don't know if I want to redo the train drives. There's a lot of frogs. There's a lot of frogs to redo. And you can't just link them. You have to break them and replace them. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, so this one's going to be interesting to figure out. Detecting when the copper chest is full to prevent overflow. Because right now we're taking from... We're taking from right here to fill up the other copper chests. So we can't just read from this one to know when it's full. Wow, lag. We would have to... I think we'd have to read from this. Which we could do. We can do that, right? Can I read this basin? I can read from the basin. Okay. Yeah, so we could read from this. And then have it just, like, shut off, Actually, no, it's not gonna be a problem, is it? No, actually, no, it will. So, if copper gets too full, then it's just gonna keep putting the dripstone into this system to crush it down, and eventually this will just get full, and then it'll just keep throwing stuff away. So, at some point, we're gonna need this to stop crafting or moving dripstone around. We'll have to, like, lock this hopper, is what we'll have to do. Yeah, just locking that hopper would actually solve it. Okay. Well, we got our work cut out for us for the next section of the factory, but it's looking pretty good, guys. It's looking pretty good indeed. We're going to extend this out. I'm going to need to get a tree farm. That way we can automate all of the casings. But these 4 casings are going to be very useful. Not really sure what the train casing's for, but we'll sell it anyway. And then all the plates are going to be great. We can just request a bunch of items from way down the line over there. Press them down, get a bunch of storage going. This is going to open up a lot of possibilities for auto-crafting a ton of different recipes down the line. Yeah, we also need to automate the black dye, but that's super easy. That's just like a little self-sufficient like charcoal smelter plus a millstone. No big deal there. Pretty similar to how we have the system for milling down sugarcane right here. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal at all. Well, looking pretty good. But thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back probably Sunday night if I had to guess. If not, then probably Tuesday. Or maybe you'll get a bonus Monday stream. Who knows at this point? You know what you should do? You should follow and subscribe and do all those things. That way you can see when we're streaming next, guaranteed. And join our Discord server. That way you can sign up for the stream regular role. And that way you'll get a ping whenever we live stream. And also, we might be streaming with the boys sometime soon. You know, Ellie and Fundy and Exuma playing some of the Mecha Chameleon. Because that's fun. That's a good thing to do. So yeah, we'll see if we can schedule that for some time in the next week or so. But we're going to go raid Zloy. We haven't seen Zloy in a while. So, go say hi to him. Check him out. Follow his stream. He's playing some Minecraft right now. Some RL craft. About to get probably destroyed by something insane. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll